Hey guys, guys, we made it.
We made it.
We made it.
Did we make it?
Our table is this big.
It's
like this big.
It is this big.
Yeah.
So guys, welcome to checking in. We are so stoked that we're in our new podcast room. I mean, it's crazy different, isn't it? The feeling that you have now, it feels like
We're
Like
in a
professional.
room. Like
yeah,
we're in a
it feels
room.
like super professional.
Yeah, like I
it's-
feel like we really do this now.
yeah, it feels like it's no longer a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's real.
I'm serious. Like I don't know. It's weird. Like it's like I don't know. I'm sure it's different for you
Why is that? Because I built it.
because you built it.
Yeah,
I kind of just
you just showed
You
up.
just walked.
Yeah, you just walked in
I
today.
know.
And you're like,
I'm like,
really
oh.
sick, dude.
dude, it's finished.
Nice.
Kind of like the
Yeah.
videos. Poof. It just done.
Yeah, Jay, myself, Anthony. Which, by the way, Jay will still be a disembodied voice
For
today,
now.
But by next week, I think we will see Jay.
Yeah, you think that might happen? Huh?
I got my fingers crossed.
Lori's been sabotaging it. She cut the wires
Yeah,
of the
she
last
did.
one.
Yeah, she's like, ain't gonna happen.
snip.
But yeah, so I mean, listen, I think there's a certain amount of like creativity that comes when you're in an environment that's a little bit more. I mean, listen, it may have looked okay on the podcast, but we were in a dingy basement
Yeah.
with curtains that were basically just blocking garbage.
Yeah,
Garbage.
yeah.
Curtains blocking garbage.
Yeah, more or less, So
100%.
and you had to walk over a
You can't-
gazillion
see, now
wires.
You're giving it away. It
doesn't
It's
matter.
just like it's just
It's
like
like
the Wizard
it's-
of Oz. Don't
it's
look
like-
at the man
it's
behind
like,
the curtain.
It's
You
like
know.
the Star Wars thing, right?
Can I tell you something about the Wizard of Oz?
Tell me.
So supposedly this is true, by the way.
Okay.
That there's a hanging man on set swinging in one of the
Yes,
scenes,
I remember that.
and literally, like it's
Wow.
not supposed to be there. Somebody killed themselves while they were
pull
on
that
set.
up. Pull that.
And-
What?
yeah, I swear. This is like the
is
whole.
this like a legend, urban legend?
Oh,
So
I wish
did you
would have
hear-
brought this up at
Did
home
you
'cause
hear
I wanna
why
look
it
that
said
up.
supposedly it's true?
Supposedly it's true.
Because I don't know if it's true, but
That's
I've heard it before.
That's as good as we get right there.
This
And
is the one. You'd
It's
have to see the
swinging
movie.
in the movie. It's actually swings.
It's true.
And
That just seems like something would get cut out. You know what I mean? Like if someone hung themselves on set, they might go,
Ask
well,
Logan, bro.
let's just go ahead. Yeah.
maybe
They might.
that was a fucking good one. Beep, beep.
I know. We.
Oh shit.
I watched that movie my whole life.
Well,
like
I just think that if at some point an editor would go, "Is there someone dead behind the scene? Maybe we should shoot
they
that
never
scene
saw
over
it."
again.
Yeah.
Maybe we should.
maybe we should shoot it over.
You know,
With what?
Nah, let's just
Let's
leave
no,
it.
the
leave
budget.
the dead bodies
Let's just
alone.
Because it
leave it.
kind of like
Yeah.
adds more.
Yo, speaking of that, can you punch this up?
Yeah.
3 Men and a Baby Ghost.
Okay.
Jesus.
3 Men and a Baby
gonna pop up
Ghost.
here?
Oh yeah, what's gonna pop up here? No, there was a movie, 3 Men and a Baby. Remember Tom Selleck or something like that?
I
And there
remember.
was a ghost that they thought was in the curtains, but it turned out that it was actually a poster that in the
Oh,
background.
this one right here? This
yeah,
one?
but it turns out it was like a promotional poster, and people thought it was a real
Dude,
ghost for a long,
that
long
is
time.
such a poster.
Yeah,
I know. Like, how could you not tell that's a
How
poster?
could you trick to think that's a ghost?
But I think that when it was like moving, like a moving thing, it just seemed like a blur in the background, and people were
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, there's a ghost in that movie." And turned
that's
out
true.
that. But how did they not get? How did they not? How did someone not see that? And isn't there like a website? And we're gonna
Maybe
keep
they
pulling
did it
stuff
on
up.
purpose. Maybe it's an editor thing.
But
or
I think there's a
director thing.
website that shows all of the movie problems. Like remember, like there's like movies from like the it's supposed to be shot in the 50s, but then there's like a freaking
always
a
movies
Hummer in the background or something
Weird.
like that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
Like, like
That's
they
the
make mistakes.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
the
the Lord of the
fudged up
Rings
thing.
messed up this last season. Their
What was
their
it?
final thing. There was like a Starbucks cup or something.
that's
in
right.
the
I
show.
remember that. Yeah, yeah.
I don't watch the show, but I remember hearing that.
How funny is that?
It wasn't the Lord of the Rings.
You
it was,
went one season
it was,
too long.
Lord of
you
the Rings
were-
is the movie. It's you were thinking.
You're talking Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones,
Game
yeah,
of Thrones.
that's what it
I
was,
thought-
yeah.
That's crazy. I thought you said Game of Thrones because I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were one season away from perfection.
Yeah.
But you're just like, you have to push the envelope. Let's do one more, and then you fucked it up.
It's
Yeah,
always
with
the last one.
And now
Yeah.
you're forever known as Starbucks Cup Show. It's just over.
I don't know that there's no.
I wonder
For
if
me,
they got paid.
for you.
Like Starbucks, like listen, I'm gonna
Starbucks.
give
It's
you.
brilliant, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cup
because
right
we're
there.
talking about it. I
Well,
know.
so many people did.
And Starbucks
so
didn't even
much
pay
good
us.
advertising.
We didn't
so
even get paid.
kudos to them if they got paid.
Starbucks sucks.
Does it?
I don't know.
Well, that's because you spilled your Starbucks yesterday.
Mom
wasn't-
did. I have video proof for elbowing that shit right off the shelf.
yeah.
All I'm gonna say is I'm driving around my car today and it smells really
All right,
good.
so let me just
smells like coffee.
let me set something up. We were driving
Oh.
from Lori getting a bong. By the way.
Wait,
Dude,
what?
Wait.
Stop.
Oh no, wait, no, I
spilling
can't.
the
I can't
juice.
talk about that. Okay, so we were driving.
It's too late.
We were driving to get something, a glass thing, and
No, we were leaving Target.
well, after getting the glass thing, and I see this cool gargoyle
Tell the whole
dragon.
Tell the whole story.
Right,
You are.
and so I turn left, and then I do a little turnaround, a Yui.
Oh, wait a second.
It's
Explain-
not. It's not and then.
No.
It's one consecutive
Yes.
sequence.
Left
Yeah.
turn,
Yui.
U-turn, and the guy behind him
Almost
lays on the
T-boned us.
horn.
Yeah.
And you,
I just laid on the horn.
no.
Mom, he didn't just lay on the horn. The guy just slammed on it, held it, and so Dad's like, "This motherfucker!" and he's going on it right, all
Yeah.
while doing like a 4-point turn because this U-turn didn't work out well.
What he really did, he called him a fucking asshole, and I was crying, saying, "You're the fucking asshole because what are you doing?"
Well, the
if
point
I was
is-
behind you,
okay.
I would have done the same thing.
Listen.
Like, what is this
Yeah, me
crazy
too.
asshole doing?
Listen, what I did was
I agree.
wrong, but him laying on the horn like that was more wrong. You
How
can't call
was
out.
it?
How? They give you a, horn for a
little
reason.
horn, a little horn's good, but when you lay on that horn for more than a couple
No.
seconds,
Maybe he was
somebody
trying to
did-
teach you something.
you're excessive.
If you did that in
totally
front of
me,
me,
though.
I totally would have not let up either because I'd be like, "You are the dumbest fucker I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What are you doing?"
Yeah.
She got you.
Yeah.
I'm
But
sorry.
anyway, so
We
the
were in
point
the car
was
and confused.
we were driving back to the
Gargoyle.
the gargoyle dragon, and your mom spilled the coffee in the back. She
No,
spilled.
I didn't.
So-
I got out of the car.
Oh, I have the footage.
She-
So I
it's
put
on
it.
video.
I put the my coffee right on the center console, and for some
Which
reason,
doesn't make any damn sense to begin with.
there's
Yeah.
no cup holders in your shitty little car.
So get out of the car with the cup.
with the cup, I need both hands.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
Italian.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Italian.
It's
And
a
so
little
am I.
yeah.
Exactly. So I put it right there, literally on footage. I put it. She goes boop, and it was
Goodbye.
just like consecutive. It was just great.
I didn't even know I did it. I didn't feel it. Like
It's okay. I
Yeah.
don't care. That
Well,
Starbucks sucked anyways.
my car
I will.
smells good.
Yeah,
It's
it
good.
does. I will say this is awesome. Obviously, we got TVs that I can look at this way. You can look at the TVs there. I can look at a TV over here.
Why would we
This
need
is
so
like-
many
this is like-
fucking TVs?
I don't know. And then
That's
there's
so
going to
cool.
be two.
Because
Then there's going to be
Brian-
2 TVs out for the VIP
act-
room.
I'm surprised
77 TVs later.
I'm surprised we don't have a TV right there.
We
We're
have
going
an
to
outlet
when
for
we-
a TV right
Oh,
there.
man.
But we didn't put one there because it didn't make sense.
It actually might calm like your ADHD down a little bit.
Really?
Having
Right.
so much, it's
Yeah.
gonna
Calm
like
it?
yeah, it's gonna like reel them in.
Yeah. All I know is I can tell you, we've been podcasting for what 35 weeks.
Yeah,
now?
something like that.
35. I think this is their 35th.
Yeah, this
podcast.
is correct. 35th episode.
By
yeah.
far the most comfortable podcast. As far as like feeling like we maybe have arrived as far as like the right environment.
I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, the podcast is still a podcast, but it's just. And then this is just this room, but then the control room / cam room is
gonna be
dope as
cool.
heck too.
Getting there.
It's getting there. It's going to be done here in the next week or so, and just and then we've got to do the rest of the basement.
And that's got to come quick too,
and
right?
that's coming within the next week or two where we get started
Isn't
on
it
that
amazing
project.
how fast you can actually do things when you
Well,
put your mind to it?
It's something that
You have
Jay
to
and I
just
have
do it.
talked about, like he's been with us for 14, 15 months now. And it's amazing how much I mean, we built an entire expansion of the Reptarium. We've remodeled bathrooms. We built sheds. We put fences up. We built podcast rooms and control rooms. I mean, we've done a lot.
That's for sure, man.
in just
'Cause
over
we're
a
dope.
year. No, just because we're motivated. And all that happened where for more than 4 months, I was a shell of myself with anxiety. And I
Yeah.
tell people I'm about 90-ish% healthy.
For sure.
I'm not. There's still a little bit to go, but I'm feeling much better than I did. There were podcasts you guys know that I did that I barely could get through the podcast, and now I feel much better. So it's
awesome.
it's good. So life is
Sure this guy will help
trending,
you.
and that's the other thing. I think that the inspiration of
little
Let
anaconda?
Roses Burn sent us. This, of course, we've got.
I love it. It's our centerpiece.
Turn it so it can be seen.
Where's
and
the
it's-
camera at? Can the
Well, we
camera
can see
it?
right there.
Yeah,
We can see in the
pick one.
middle, yeah.
I got the middle camera.
Here,
right
let me
now.
Yeah,
see
but
it
you
real
need
quick.
the table.
It's the table's so
Table's
big I
too
can't even
big.
get there. So yeah, just put it. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Just turn it
look
to the
at it.
side.
It's just a
Hey
hand.
guys, just look at it with your fucking eyes, huh?
Yeah, huh?
If you don't turn to the side, they can't see his anaconda.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. The anaconda's out too.
Yeah, we've heard about it.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Oh,
His dick fell
it
off.
gone.
now.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
It gone.
So, anyways, Jay, let's jump into some super chats. I mean, the first super chats. We've got TVs everywhere. We can see two super chats.
Yeah,
Let's jump into some.
Hell yeah,
I love
dude.
all these.
We got Brittany Goodwin says hi from Taz Austin. Come to Taz, best part. Or is that Tasmania, Australia? Maybe.
Oh, it's all, yes,
That would make more sense, right?
makes
Yeah.
We were trying to figure
That
out what the
makes
A meant
a lot more sense.
before the thing. So yeah, Tasmania, of course.
So
yeah,
let's go.
absolutely.
And ironically enough, it's the only state in Australia I haven't been.
Really?
I've been to every other state in Australia, but Tasmania,
Now, is
which
there
of course is an island, but I mean it's still a state.
is there actually a Tasmanian devil, or is that?
yeah, of course
Yeah,
there are.
we saw them.
We've messed with Tasmanian devils.
So what
yeah.
is it?
It looks like it's a small black animal with a brownish snoot.
So
yeah,
it's
punch up the
furry.
Tasmanian devil.
It is like the car.
Well, the reason they say it's like the cartoon is mainly because they scream. The Tasmanian
It doesn't
devil
look
is,
anything like the cartoon.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this.
Oh.
So
It
that's
looks
the
almost like a
Tasmanian
little,
devil.
kind of dog.
Almost like a badger or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Devil
exactly.
because it's a little asshole.
They're
Well,
crazy.
the way,
supposedly.
yeah, the
Can
way
be.
that they howl and screech is
Oh,
very
sounds like a
devil-like.
devilish.
Yeah, devil-like. So
Cool.
it's yeah. So, but yes, I would love to come to Tasmania, and
do
I,
it.
I hope that in 2021 we will be traveling.
I
a
hope
lot
people let
and
us
seeing,
into their country.
Yeah, I hope that we will be able to leave this country once again.
The next one is from Martian Knopf, and it's $2 just for love.
Hey, thank
Love.
you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you,
Love
Marcia.
Love you.
We got Mac Lorenzo through $5 just for love.
Yes,
Mackie.
thank you.
Thank
you. I love
You
you.
guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys are
and,
great.
and the
Everyone's just
chat's
loving
kind of been
us.
going. The chat's been going since like 1
Probably like
o'clock,
12,
like 12,
actually.
1 o'clock. Because we wanted to make sure this thing works. So thank you for everyone that stuck around in the chat all afternoon.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you guys. I
Yeah.
mean, before we went on, we had $2 in the super chat.
Yeah, I know. We're
know, right?
stacking them.
Well, I think it was like
Jeez.
$6.
$6.10.
Oh, thank you, guys.
count
You guys are
every one of them.
lovely.
Yeah.
Christine Kilroy says the new podcast room looks fantastic.
Thank you,
Looking
Christine.
forward to seeing whatever else you have planned for the Reptarian.
Thank
We
you
have
so
a lot
much. We'll have to
planned.
get you out here too, Christine. You have to come out. I know that it's a bit of a drive for you, but we'd love to show you the place. And so if you ever get a chance, please come out and visit and be part of it.
For sure. Elise, Pyro Girl Luquette says,
Oh my
God,
Here goes
what are we doing?
Brian.
says, you know those makeup
nose.
tutorials kids are doing? I think Brian should do his daily hair routine tutorial.
Ooh, a daily hair routine.
Let's do it.
It's
I think
real quick and there's nothing to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Wash
But
it, put it up.
I use Gilchrist and Soames.
We needed them as a sponsor, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
No, I mean,
Prison,
it's a good shampoo. Costs $60.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
Head
He
$60
is
a
for
bottle.
real.
It is good. It's
Look at
worth.
these.
It's worth every dollar.
His hairbrush is made out of ivory whalebone.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. We killed 13
Well,
rhinos.
13 rhinos.
Fucking one brush.
Because we only wanted one bristle per
One
rhino.
bristle per rhino.
Yeah.
It's a
Yep.
good-
Yeah.
That's how we do it, baby.
Yeah.
We're doing a bag.
Those freaking chubby unicorns.
Ron says hello from Gilbert, Arizona. Podcast
Hey,
room
what's
looks awesome. Love the walk wall.
Not
Not the rock wall. The waka wall.
Oh,
It's good.
Tatando Boa.
Jennifer.
Oh, he's. I love you, dude.
Good listener.
Thank you so much.
Bobby Allen says, love you all from UK. My 10-year-old son now wants a snake, but they're really expensive here. I'll get him one for his birthday in January.
Well,
That's
you're a
awesome.
good mom,
That's
Bobby.
awesome. Yeah, definitely,
the
Bobby.
best.
That's awesome. Definitely. And I'm not exactly sure where you're from, but
the UK.
the
UK.
UK. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of royal pythons, they call them there,
Royal
that are
pythons.
relatively
Royal.
inexpensive. So just look at the right place. You can find some good
Did
stuff.
royalty used to have them?
So they call them royal pythons because Cleopatra, it's legend that Cleopatra used to wear them as bracelets,
Oh,
as
yeah.
jewelry, ball
I've heard of
pythons as
that.
bracelets, and so they called
Yeah,
them
he's
royal
talked
pythons.
about it before.
Yeah, so royal
Yeah,
pythons, that's what they
cool.
call them. So really, very few places in the world call them ball pythons. Almost everywhere calls them
I'm gonna
royal
start
pythons.
doing that
Sounds
shit.
so American of us
Yeah.
to be
How
like, let's
cool
call it
is
something
that?
else.
Yeah, royal
Why don't we
pythons.
do that more? Can the real question?
Yeah.
Could the pythons use my body heat to stay warm?
Yeah, of course.
So like, how long could I keep a
Well, you
ball
couldn't walk
python on my wrist?
outside, but if you were like
Fuck.
walking around, yeah, I mean, In the summer, you could.
In the summer, I could have a couple BPs.
Yeah,
strapped
yeah.
up
I
on
used
my
to do.
wrist.
I used to go to Seaside Boardwalk and walk around with ivory ball around my neck. Dude.
I would like
Of
flex
course
like
you
a.
did.
Yeah, you know it.
A big
you
one.
know
He's one of those.
Hell yeah,
Those
dude.
gimbas.
Yeah, dude. People loved it, bro. People loved that shit or
People
hated it.
do.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those things that I admire people, but I also think it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like someone told me the other day, like, oh yeah, I go down
Right.
to Detroit and take my boa onto the walk and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like
pretty
that.
crazy.
And I mean, it's kind of cool because you're
Oh,
like
yeah.
exposing people,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, maybe it's making people think that snake people are crazy. But I don't know. Maybe I could see both sides,
Because
right?
they are.
Yeah.
I could see both sides
are.
though.
But
I mean,
it's okay to be crazy.
no, I agree, and I guess I could. I've always wanted to do a video,
Right.
like going to Partridge Creek with snakes.
an-
Oh, that's a good.
I
I've
know.
always thought about doing that, but I just haven't had the guts to do it.
I know.
I've been like scared.
No, people don't really give you that much trouble, to be honest with you. As long, I mean, I guess it depends where you're at, but
Right.
usually people are pretty happy about it. Or you'll have the occasional people that are like, "Oh, a snake," but most
Yeah.
people love it and want to take pictures and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
that's
cool.
cool.
You know what else we have in Detroit?
What's that?
That's amazing.
What?
I know 5 things we have in Detroit that were made in Detroit because of the trivia from this morning on the radio.
Oh wow.
But anyways,
that's brilliant.
Go forward.
No, it was just go forward. Don't
Move forward
ever
with
say that
emotion.
again. That's
Go
disgusting.
forward.
Go forward. Forward then.
Because of that movie we watched last night. Go thee forward.
Oh my God, that
God,
movie
worst.
sucked.
It was so bad. We're
Oh,
so bad with movies.
I know
man.
we suck at picking
Please,
movies now.
Corona, go away so we can get some damn movies
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the movies we're picking are horrendous.
So we have men that ride horses in Detroit.
Oh, yeah, like the
They just roam the streets.
What?
And
Mounties.
I've seen police.
no, not police.
Just like normal
I'm just
people. You
talking
can do
like
that.
just normal people, all the way from city center all the way out to like Royal Oak and
What?
yeah, by us. Like, I mean, the furthest I've seen one is
So-
about 9 and Ryan.
So these are just people riding their horses.
I didn't know that
Yes.
that was
In the
legal.
road.
I didn't know it was
Yes,
legal.
around streets. I seen a guy in an
think
alley
it's
on a
awesome.
horse once. I was like, "What the fuck?" And he just
In an
galloped.
alley.
The weirdest drug dealer.
Yeah. Seen this guy in the alley.
Yeah, dude.
And
You want some?
I know it sounds fucking crazy, but if anyone's from around here, they 100% know what I'm talking about. And if anyone lives
I've
in
been
the
here
city,
forever. I've never
I know,
seen
me
this.
too.
no, watch the comments. Pull up the comments. We got some Detroit natives in here. I
Probably
bet.
Detroit
not.
native.
But
Maybe you got some other cities too.
point is, it's true
Can
and
I-
it's real. Isn't that crazy?
can I tell
So
you-
okay, so you just got a bunch of horse lovers who just ride their horses down
Yeah.
the streets.
Beautiful horses, and they're trained really well.
Let me tell you a story about horses.
What's up?
So we were in Oklahoma, Tulsa,
Cool.
and there was a road that a lot of Amish would go
Yes.
down with their horse and carriage. Lots of them. I mean,
Yeah.
like all day we'd see them
Bad
going down the
day.
road. And your mom decided to take a Corvette out on that same road.
Yeah.
And she took it 165 miles an hour. It's a 45-mile-an-hour road with horse and carriages.
Fast.
And she took it 165.
Nice. That's a lot of horsepower.
If you're not,
Dude, oh, what the
Yeah, that's
fuck?
true. That's a good one, Jay.
You guys don't know anything about cars. I was gonna ask you what kind of like Corvette it was, but
Well, it was a brand new Z1 at the
Oh,
time.
damn.
At the time that,
Okay.
but this was a couple years ago.
dude, 165 is fast.
But that was a guy that we knew
was
that.
it just a straight
was
road
fast.
or like?
Oh no, there was hills. Because when I got out of the
What
car,
the
I got out of the
fuck?
car because I was like, "Get me the fuck out
It
of
was
this
like
car."
75.
I wasn't even
Dad,
doing 80 when
was
you
it
got
skipping?
I
Like,
all I
out.
know
No,
is
it
I
the
was standing.
smoothest. Oh
Really?
my god, it was just like
All I know is I was standing
So nice.
at the house, which is a 30,000 square foot house our friend owned, and we stayed in. And so the road was quite a ways away, and all I see is at the top of this hill, this thing go boom, and it was like it went down this huge hill and went back up the other hill and disappeared into the distance.
It's amazing.
Like, and I'm talking like
was.
it was
I love
like
going fast.
it was like if you recorded a car driving and then put it in fast forward.
Yeah.
That's what it looked. It was like a cartoon.
165 is no joke.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever been to the Belle Isle?
Grand Prix.
Yeah. Have
I've
you
not.
been?
I haven't
You've
been.
never been?
I've never been.
I worked
What
the
the
one
heck?
little station.
You got to go.
when I was in high
we should
school.
go
Yeah.
next time it's available.
Available. Yeah.
But I've been there like 2 times. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
It's
it goes
so
by
loud.
you, yeah, everything shakes
Yeah.
and it's just like
But
so fast.
same thing. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just
like zoom.
motion blur.
Yeah.
That's really all you see.
Yeah. We when Reptile Prime, that company is involved with the owner
Yeah.
of the company that we're involved in with that owns a NR8 NRAH, whatever, drag racing, whatever that is, the top end, fuel, whatever they call them, funny cars and this and that. And I went to what's called Gator Nationals down in Gainesville to see his car drive. And I was able to stand right behind the car with the pit crew.
Yeah.
And when that car took off, it's a quarter-mile stretch. Number one, I may have peed myself a little bit because it was the scariest thing that I've ever been through in my entire life. It exploded. I closed my eyes because I was scared. I literally closed my eyes when I was scared. I opened my eyes 2 seconds later, and the car was gone. It was gone. It was just down the street.
You were covered in black.
And I was covered in tar from the wheels. From the tires. The tire literally had tires all over my face. And it was
amazing.
It was legitimately, I've said it was the most violent thing I've ever been involved in my entire life. The violence of that car.
I wish you kept your eyes open because there's probably a big old flame. And then you see just smoke probably just.
It's crazy. And it was funny because the driver he like gets to the end, like does this. They're doing what, I don't know, 300 miles an hour or whatever the hell they're doing. Yeah. And literally, like they turn around and then he just like gets out of the car, walks over to us like he just went on a Sunday jog. And I'm like, dude, how the
It's probably not the fastest he's ever went.
No, he's probably been doing this since he was 11.
I know, but it was definitely wild. But I'm not a car guy per se.
I love
although we're
fast.
Our buddy James is making us a dope truck right now.
That's true.
Yeah. He may be listening. If you are, James, peace,
but it's
brother.
not going to be like a fast truck, is it?
I think it is. He said he secured an engine today that was like supposedly like this dream engine.
Listen,
what kind? Whoa!
This guy is never going over 60,
more.
so it doesn't matter.
So he said it's like a Vortex, but it's like a C10. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know anything about cars. But he said that like you can't have this.
Fast.
He said you can't have this engine in California. Whoa. Because it doesn't pass emissions. And he said that it's really cool. So I don't know anything about it. I just know that you put a key in, you turn it, and he says it's going to be awesome.
Is he putting any turbos in it?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
No, he's not doing that.
I don't think turbos. It's an old truck.
Imagine putting a twin turbo in that boy. You just hear that thing
singing. He's wheeling.
Yeah. Straight up.
Like your ma said, I'm not going over 65. On the expressway, I might get up to 70-ish.
No,
that's about my top end.
You do fine on the.
Yeah, in the freeway I speed. I get a lot of tickets.
Yeah, I was gonna say you get so many speed tickets for someone that doesn't like going that fast.
Yeah, it's so
there's
weird.
difference on the expressway.
Ridiculous.
Going 95 is not that big of a
It's
deal.
really not.
But once I get over 100, I get really nervous. Remember when we were in Las Vegas years ago, and we were out in the desert and we took that car, and that was the first time I'd ever been over 100 miles an hour.
Really?
And I peed myself a little bit too.
Can I tell a
tinkle pants
story?
Go ahead. That's what we're here for.
Oh my God. I almost died.
Oh, great.
When I was 16.
Uh-oh.
You guys got me this car, right?
Mustang?
A Mustang. It was only $1,000. All right. So before anyone thinks it was like
we didn't buy a
expensive
super
car.
expensive. We bought a cheap Mustang.
It was a cheap Mustang, but it's still.
Your sister was so mad
It
at
was a
us.
V6, so it had some pep in it, nothing crazy. Taking it, hit it 100 with Dom and Delicata in the car. All right. Just name dropped. Sorry.
You did. Yeah.
It was a curvy road, right?
Oh, jeez.
So I'm going 100. I'm hitting these fucking curves. I was doing that skip thing. That's why I asked Mom if she was doing the skip thing, because my car was literally doing skip. I fucking had to slam the brakes and like bring it to a halt.
Oh my God.
Dom Delicata, he was shaking, man. He was like, "Oh fuck, man." He was trying to play it cool. And
Dude, that was so sick.
And I looked at him like, dude, we almost just fucking died. But I was like, that was fucking awesome.
That's like, I mean, how many guys, like, what is that? Is his name Paul Ryan? Is that the guy from Fast
Paul
and Furious?
Walker.
Paul Walker that's Miguel's friend. Paul Walker that died. So many people do that. They'll get a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or something like that, and like literally the same day they get it, they fucking crash it.
Yeah,
like,
because
into a
you
wall.
get it and then you go balls out. And
who was like a rapper or whatever that got like that $250,000 car and then crash it like literally like 10 minutes
All of
after
them?
it got
when I
All
tell
of them?
you that it's not just a rapper,
It's
this
all
is
of
a
them.
common thing.
It's all
It's not
rappers.
necessarily all of them. I don't want to say all,
Yeah.
but it's very common. I
Yeah.
see that on Instagram probably every couple months.
Yeah.
It's like new fucking Ferrari. Total.
That's why I'll never have a problem. I took out a Tesla recently.
Oh my God, they're sick, huh?
And that was great.
where'd you
But
take a Tesla?
I think that
remember we were here at the Reptarium?
Yes.
And the people came in and then the lady let me drive her Tesla.
Oh.
And but I only took it to about 60 miles an hour. Like,
isn't
she,
it
like,
unreal,
punched it,
though, right?
She's like, punch it. And so I punched it. I got to about 60, and I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Exactly.
Let's
Woo,
back it
let's
down.
not get crazy here.
Back it down
Oh
now.
no.
I like my
But it was
comfort zone
60.
is 40.
Yeah, but 60 was a fast 60.
It was a
It was a fast.
It doesn't even feel real when you're in those things.
He's so fucking old. How does he get so old so quick?
No, I've been this way my whole life.
It was a fast.
It was a fast 60. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was. It felt fast.
I was scared.
Oochie willikers.
Oh golly gee.
Oh, golly gee, that was fast. All right, let's move on to some super chats.
Erica says, hey, y'all, been listening to old episodes these past 2 months. I've been living alone in quarantine, so excited to make one live finally.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm so
I'm
glad that you made
sorry
one
to
live.
hear
Yeah,
that, Erica.
and hopefully you can get out of quarantine and life can get back to
jeez.
normal for everybody, for that matter, you know.
Buy your Brian doll today to keep you company.
With action grip.
Right.
Yeah, buy your action doll. There's only one so far. There's only one available so far.
Right.
We're
but
working
we-
on. We're
but we-
working on making more.
But no,
We are.
no, we aren't.
Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
that'd be dope if you guys were like a surprise for me, like have like 5,000 sitting in the gift
You're
shop at
kidding
one
me
day.
right now. I'm like,
You
that
don't.
would be so cool.
That'd be so cool.
If anybody could buy a doll of me.
If anyone's, if anyone's listening that can make action dolls, make a bunch. For me.
At least
See,
if
okay.
he gets him, I gotta get
You
one.
wanna talk about this is how my mind works. I would never want an action doll or a doll period of me because you know what I think?
What?
I think what the fuck people are gonna do.
Yeah,
with those
that's
dolls.
all I think too.
Yep.
What do you think they're gonna do?
Shove it up there.
Oh, they're gonna do
No,
it.
they're gonna
do it.
everything with those dolls. Your doll is going to do everything.
Yeah. dude.
Anything you think of, it's doing. It's
It's probably already been done.
Exactly. Well, I did some stuff to that one.
Fuck. That was loud.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
turned
Yeah.
it down. I got you.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Yeah. Wow.
But
Well, I don't
whatever.
want to know what you did to that doll.
That's
She ate a cheesy gordita crunch with it.
Oh my God. Okay, let's move on.
Bobby came back and said she's also going to surprise her 10-year-old son with a virtual tour
Oh, that's nice.
and is going to send
she
you
just
some
ruined
essential oils.
Oh man, now we're talking.
Now we're in the dungeon.
No.
And now I've been like dying for essential.
I
oils.
love just.
I mean, I got a
buy
lot.
some.
I've got a lot, but I need more.
I just-
I'm like a hoarder of essential
Dude, there were
oils.
so many. I had to move off the counter the other day, bro. There was like 1,000.
I know.
ever
I'm like, where'd all the oils go?
You ever
Yeah.
just put a little oil in the back of your neck?
I put it everywhere.
Ooh.
All over that doll.
He has.
All over, that
seen
doll
it.
has had
He
essential oils
smelled
all over it.
I practiced on the doll first.
Yeah.
How's this feel, Brian?
Oh, let me rub your shoulders.
Stress relieving.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah,
Your
yeah.
shoulders
like-
are so
it's like-
tight.
You've been working out a lot. Oh,
Like a voodoo doll.
Yeah. It's, oh.
Oh, man.
you're so jacked. like,
God.
dude, so good, bro.
I'm not liking this room anymore. I want to go back to the old podcast room.
I'm feeling better about it.
All
Awesome.
right.
Soulless Honky back in the
Sully,
building.
what's up, brother?
Says, sending love. You know where Noah,
Sturgeon King. man.
Sturgeon King.
You know where Noah Sturgeon King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He right
He
here.
made a bad
I'm right
choices.
here. Yeah, I'm the Sturgeon King. I'm a master angler
Master
Master.
angler.
of the sturgeon.
Master.
Yeah, that's a good
So
one.
get it right. If you don't have
Get it
a
right.
badge, don't talk to me, bitch.
That was
No,
really-
congrats,
that had
that's
to be
awesome.
an
Thank
amazing experience, though. I mean, that
It was,
seriously.
Dad, you don't understand. So, it was about 10 to 12 minutes of fighting without seeing the fish.
Oh yeah, that's
So when I first broke it to the water, it was just amazing, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's
I was
gotta
like,
be cool.
this thing is freaking huge.
Right.
Like,
At first,
this
you're
is-
just like, okay,
what
okay.
am I got?
You're
Like,
not
yeah,
picturing
yeah.
that.
I'm like, is
Yeah,
this
I
a
got a cat,
tire? Do I got a tire? A dead
Yeah, you've been
body?
like Animal Crossing
body.
enough.
Exactly. But once I saw it was a live fish, I'm like, okay, this is amazing, but let's catch it. Let's get in the boat to make it official. Because
Yeah.
technically, if you don't get in the boat, you never
Yeah,
did
it doesn't
right?
count. Yep.
Yeah, and those you'll see like people do those like with the marlin and stuff like that. They'll get them almost to the boat and they break away.
Yep.
Happens
They've
all
been-
the time.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
And there's a lot of different ways. We won't get into it. Point is, I got it. I'm very happy. I'll
Yeah.
never forget
And
that
anyone
moment.
that's watched or played Animal Crossing knows how upset you get when you catch a boot or a can.
Yeah.
Oh
Or
my
a
God.
tire.
And
Or
you
a
got this
tire.
big ass thing, and you're like, oh. And then all of a sudden, so you got a sturgeon. So,
So I did get a
congratulations, you're a
big
master
sturgeon.
angler.
you want to see that, go on my channel and check it out. Thank you. Bad Choice Noah.
Yeah, Bad Choice Noah. Subscribe.
My mom actually threw $3.33 just for love for the podcast.
Thank you, Lisa.
She's half evil.
She's a half of a devil.
Yeah, that's literally, she has a tattoo. She's half evil. That's her
She's
her
half
move.
evil. Oh my God.
That's her move. And I'm full evil because my
Lisa's
that's how it
great.
works out.
Your mom's amazing. She's really
sweetheart.
she's a great person.
I love Lisa. She loves me, actually.
She does.
Dude, you'd be surprised
I think she
And
loves
how
you
much
more
stuff
than
she
Jay.
sends you?
at how
That's
much.
true, actually.
I think she would leave me for her.
Or leave Gene
her-
for you.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
husband.
Oh,
for
for
me.
sure, dude.
Yeah,
100%.
you should do it. Then,
Yeah, call her
Jay
out.
could
Then
be
I
your,
can.
Jay would be your son.
Son.
Yeah.
Jay would have to
little
call you
Jay.
daddy.
Oh, hey, Daddy.
Call me daddy.
Come sit on Daddy's lap.
Oh, dude, let me braid your hair.
You need a spanking.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you've been a bad boy. You better get your pull them grades up, sir.
You gotta stop smoking.
Never. That's so good.
That'd be good, man. Let's do it.
Chris says, where's the Choices podcast been, Noah?
Dude, I've actually
It's
just
here
been
now.
waiting for
Yeah.
this room to be
Yeah.
built. We
Yeah.
couldn't do it unless the room was built because
once
of the
once we tore
setup.
once we tore the room down, we had to do the Wednesday checking
Yeah.
in podcast in the Reptarium,
Yeah.
and obviously Choices on either Friday or Saturday couldn't be in the Reptarium when we were open.
Yeah, no, that's
Exactly.
not a family-friendly thing, so we really couldn't have it out in the middle of the Reptarium.
even if you could, you couldn't have it.
No,
in
I
the middle
know,
of the Reptarium
but could
'cause it
you
was,
imagine?
So we literally just didn't have. We only could do Wednesdays,
Yeah.
and so now the idea would be to have checking in on Wednesday, Choices on Friday,
Yeah.
Been Wondering on Saturday.
Yep.
But the Been Wondering one, I will say, will be roving. So if you're listening and you want, and just to get you guys up to speed, Been Wondering is going to be a podcast that's going to be more about like Been Wondering about whatever our guest does, whether it's a hobby, a profession. You know, we did Brother Clint with Been Wondering about exorcism. I've got
I got to come up with some things that I've been wondering about.
yeah, you've been wondering about like
Do
why have I stuck with Brian for 32 years?
Well, who would be my guest?
Yeah.
You could have a mirror, or you could put a mirror right in front of you.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god!
just-
Oh my god! That could definitely be my podcast.
That's a good one, honestly.
There'd be like a mirror.
That's a good
I would
idea.
just crack myself up the whole
And literally,
time.
Jay, all you have to do is just put a reverse thing
Right.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
switcher.
That's it, dude. We can make that work.
We might have to
But
do that.
but we have a cryptozoologist lined up that'll be coming. Chewy might be with us this Saturday
hell
for,
yeah.
for First Been Wondering in the new
Might.
room. We're just waiting. He said he's going to, but we'll wait to see. Hopefully Chewy will get here. We have, like I said, a Pittsburgh Steeler that is retired, but he's won a Super Bowl, so he's
So
going to be
crazy.
with us. A lot of really cool guests that are
get
going to
'em
be
on.
lined up over the next several months. We talked about we're looking for maybe someone that does some casting, so some people can or booking. So I'm looking for a volunteer that can go out and maybe start soliciting people to come.
Yeah.
Soliciting.
Soliciting, yes, it's a fancy word.
It is a fancy word.
For hey, would you come on the podcast? but yeah, so that's the hopeful. But like I said, with the Been Wondering part, we want Saturday night might be cool, but it's going to be if we get somebody in, it's going to be on their schedule. So it could be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and like you were saying, Noah, whenever people come visit us, because we have before Corona and I'm sure after Corona, we have Instagram people and YouTube people and all kinds of people come in, and whenever they're in, I'm just going to have them on the podcast.
Yeah.
But that'll be the
Whether
Been
they
Wondering.
want it or not.
Yeah, whether they want it or
Come
not.
on,
So,
I'm going
but,
downstairs.
and sometimes we'll do animal stuff. Sometimes we'll do nothing to do with animal stuff. So yeah.
Bang,
So,
bang.
so that's why that's where choices are.
So,
and
are
it's
you
gone.
doing one Friday then?
Hopefully.
Hell yeah.
There
All
you
right,
go.
then there you go. Tune in Friday.
Tune
Do it
in.
Friday for
Next
your
week.
dose of vulgarity.
Yeah, if you haven't got
Your
enough
weekly
F
dose.
bombs,
Yeah.
Speaking of, before we go on to the next super chat, I think that I told you, I really like your new videos.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, I really do. I think that yes, there's swearing, and yes, there's kind of some edgy content, but I think it works. You know what I mean? It works for you. I think it's the first time I think that you're making videos that reflect who you are.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Edgy and vulgar.
Yeah.
Edgy and
Good
vulgar is who you are.
Yeah, yeah.
Good job raising your
Yeah.
son.
I'm proud.
He
Yeah.
made a better choices.
I'm proud.
But so like, yeah, and basically what I told myself, I'm just gonna try to do this for a year, and then after a year, see what happens.
Yeah. Well, I think it'll work. I think that you'll lose some of the wholesome
I'm
people.
already down -1 subs this month, baby.
Yeah, but I think it'll come back because I think
You'll build a new following
I think
of
you'll
different
build
people.
yeah, because it's pretty genuine and it's pretty unique, and I think it's funny, and yeah, I mean, I
just keep telling myself, be boring. Don't try to, like, just be boring. Because, like, when you try to be extras, when you stop being yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I notice, like, I'll get, like, pressure in my shoulders and
Mm-hmm.
shit. And then, like, I don't know, just, like, my brain, I just start acting different. Like, it's really hard to just be yourself.
Right.
Because it's hard to know yourself.
Right.
For 20 years, I'm still getting there. I ain't even, like, after 8 years old, once, like, honestly, I know it sounds weird, but once you start hitting puberty and shit, like, something changes up there. I was myself as a kid, and something changed for a long time, and then I'm trying to get back to that, like, original Noah, like, kid state where I was just so comfortable and just felt good.
No, I think it's an evolution. I'm 51 and I'm trying to find it. You know, I mean, I really am. I think that the journey that I've been on now, this last 4 or 5 months, has been about finding who I really am and what I want. You know, I know I'm an animal guy, and I know I want the animal side and all that. I mean, that's different. You know, I'm talking from a personal standpoint. You know, what makes
so tell
me
us
happy.
what you want, what you really, really want.
What I really want is I can't say it. No.
Show us on the doll.
Yeah, show us on the doll.
Bend them over. No, I'm just joking.
Sorry.
Sorry, not that. No, sorry. No, I don't.
Jesus, we always do this to Dad.
I'm not into that. I'm not into that. What's it called? Pegging? Is that what that's called? Not into that.
Jesus.
Not into that at all. No.
PG podcast.
I know.
People are, you know, whatever. You know, I wanted people to make sure they knew I was not into that. That was important to me.
Jeez.
That was important to me.
What are the super
Guys, I'm not into pegging.
Docking is out of the question. Elise, Pyro Girl, came back and said, have you ever done pyro or flame in your videos? Let's do it next time you're in Vegas. Makes great content. I've wanted to film
Dude,
forever.
I'm going to be in Vegas
November
November
6th. We can hook up.
Elise.
So do you do? I'm assuming she
She's
does like
spitting fire.
Spitting fire, spitting fire.
Yeah, we could shoot
doing that
like
shit.
high speed, like 180 frames.
Oh, yeah.
something like
I've
that.
been wanting to
Do
shoot
some real
flame
quick.
stuff for
especially if
mad
she
long.
does like baton stuff. Because remember,
Dude, especially the batons.
yeah, you know,
Exactly.
the flame batons.
She didn't do the batons. I don't know if we got
I don't
a
know if
deal.
we
We're
got a
not
deal.
in. Yeah.
If she's,
got the
if
batons.
she's in Vegas,
We're
she
out.
probably works
She's
at
got
some.
batons.
She's got batons.
You got batons. If you work in Vegas, you got batons.
Oh, fuck.
If there's one thing I know.
Holy shit.
All right, we'll do that. Let's hook up, Elise. Seriously, that'd be great.
Stephanie came. She threw $50. Said, "Love you guys.
Stephanie,
Are you guys ever going to get an aquarium for the Reptarium?"
An aquarium.
So Stephanie,
There's
first
my
off, thank you
I feel
always
you.
for being
Thank
so
you.
amazing. You always support us so much. We appreciate you.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to put an aquarium in the VIP room down here.
The best part, it's not a joke.
It's not at all a joke.
It's
Jay, did we not talk about
I
this?
just heard about this. Yeah.
So yes.
So,
Yeah.
heavenly.
so speaking of support, Heavenly Knees in the building. It says, "Hey Noah, Brian, Lori, and Jay. I'm loving the podcast room. Hope you
Thank
are
you.
having an amazing day or a
We
good day.
are.
Much love as always."
Well, thank you so
Thank you.
much,
One
Heavenly
love, one
Knees. She's been a long time supporter, so thank you so much. We appreciate it. It's nice to have people. Not the money side is not the part. It's just nice to have everybody that supports us all the time. It's really nice.
Man,
We appreciate you guys.
He's always comments on my stuff. There's a
I know
bunch of
she
people.
does you. I see your comment on your.
I'm
stuff.
sure the same thing happens with you. For like
that?
the first 15 to 30 minutes
Yeah, the
in
same
my
people.
videos.
Yeah.
It's the same people.
Well, you know, I would say, you know, the first 300 comments, I recognize at least 50 of those people every time.
Yeah.
The other
Okay.
250
You
might
got
be,
a
you know,
lot more
like, you know, might
variety.
be roving and stuff like that. But yeah, there's some people like Anna over in Europe and stuff like that. She's been commenting for literally since the day I started vlogging.
You know what
Wow.
I like? This is a new feature on YouTube Studio. Sorry, Mom, we're boring the death out of you. But
Fine.
you can see your recent subscribers,
Okay.
and and you can also see
Who they
your
subscribe to?
recent comments.
Oh, okay.
So I look in the recent comment section a lot just because it's easy, and there's a little button that they added.
Oh, it's like a
publicly subscribed.
Oh.
So you can see like this person has publicly subscribed for you for 1 month, or this
interesting.
person's been there for 2 years, and like
that's awesome.
all this. So I don't know. I just thought that was cool.
Yeah, no, that is really a cool feature. I haven't messed around with that. I know they also have like a kind of auto response. Have you seen that?
I did.
Yeah, it's like you know
Yeah.
what they. It's like YouTube, and it is kind of scary to be totally honest with you, because it's like YouTube is reading the comment and then giving you
Yeah.
what they think you should comment back to them
Yeah. So like if they
Weird.
as an
Dude.
option. So you don't have
So-
to type anything. You just
so-
hit that. Like
You just
okay,
hit a
bam.
button.
So just take the thought away. Like, don't even think of your own comments.
Yeah.
This
Right,
is
like-
what you could say.
Yeah, this is what you could say.
they give you 3 options, and
Is it-
exactly like
Is
you
it a
said.
nice one, a rude one, and
no, they're
No,
pretty
usually
generic.
it's
Things
offensive
like,
one.
No, thanks.
Exactly.
Sounds great.
Sounds great. You're awesome. You know, stuff like
Thanks
that.
for the
Yeah.
support.
Shit like that. So
Stuff
if you're
like
getting
that,
a lot of
So there's no
sounds
rude
greats, then you're just getting
Yeah, when
bodied.
I comment back to people, I virtually try not to say the same thing all the time. Like I'll
agree.
say like different
I
things.
try.
Like I'll be like morning, thank you, and then next one's like morning, have a great day, morning.
Yeah.
'Cause it
I
feels
appreciate
like
you know.
sterile if you're like
Yeah,
morning.
so-
Thanks so much.
You're
Thanks so
right.
much. Thanks so much. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, so I do
That's
that.
enough
but-
for comments.
okay, that's enough. about
Rosie
comments.
says, "Hey guys, podcast room's looking awesome.
Thank
Happy
you, Rosie.
to be here live. Can definitely tell you're doing better, Brian. Keep at it. Love you guys."
Yeah, thanks, Rosie. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Rosie.
it. Yeah, definitely. And I've talked about this. I've thought about it, and I want to make a really intense video about this journey.
Yeah.
Right. Not like a downer video. As a matter of fact, it's going to be
All black and
Uplifting.
white.
No, I want it to be uplifting, but I want to tell the truth of this journey since March for
yeah.
me, and some of the key people that have helped me through. And I mean, obviously, key people are my family and Jay. You guys, obviously, everyone knows, and I want to certainly without you guys, I wouldn't have gotten through it. But also, you know, whether it's therapists or you know, like the anxiety guy on YouTube has been very helpful, unbelievably helpful. And I want
Deacon.
to give people, Deacon.
Yeah,
yeah.
We so
Brother
let me
Deacon.
just so we'll that's coming. Thank you, Rosie. So I really would love to get Deacon.
my
Let's get him on the
You're
vlog.
not.
I don't want to get him on the
not.
not the podcast.
Oh, okay.
I want him to be like the Wilson
Of the vlog.
of
Yes.
the vlog. Like this. So this dude,
That would be fucking great.
so this dude walks by the back of our buildings
Every
and
day.
don't make fun
No,
of him.
no
at
fun,
all, 'cause
no
he's,
fun.
'cause he's not but he's
all love.
he's a character.
Yes.
And
It's just we
and the
see
stuff
him
that-
every day. That's
and
the funny part.
It's like no matter if you go outside, he will show up.
Yeah,
it's just
100%.
like anytime you're
I
outside.
think he might just be waiting by the telephone pole.
And walking
Like,
through.
whoa, is
There
that
they
the-
are.
But
There
he'll
they are.
straight
Come
up
on,
like
go.
he'll wave Brian down from like 3 parking lots away.
Yeah, like, and I have to
be
wait,
like
yeah.
to be like,
hey,
hey, I can't find parking for the Reptarium. You're
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna come
one
last
of the
week.
3 parking lots would have worked.
Yeah, I was going to come last week, but I don't know where parking
I
is.
love it.
And I was like, well, dude, there's like 100 car parking lot. like we only allow 35 people
We're
now.
speaking
it
in it.
can't possibly have been full, you know? But he's a character, and I thought like the occasional Deacon in the vlog would be pretty hilarious.
Oh,
That'd be
dude.
so
yeah, so
funny.
anyways. yeah.
Anyway, on to the next. This makes me laugh. Pat Greiser asks, "Hey guys, Brian, did you ever determine the twins' sexes yet?"
Oh my gosh, Pat, I am so sorry.
We
I
got
just
so much going on. I'm sorry. Pat.
yeah, I'm sorry, Pat. I know that you've asked that, and I will try to remember to check. But I mean, I've been this last few weeks has been a blur, you know, because not only have we had a lot going on with just normal life, you know, I mean, vlogging and you know, running BHB and running the Reptarium and all those things have been very busy. But on top of it, we've added this huge project of building this room out and getting all this stuff together. It was it seems like the last time I've had a restful break was like 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah,
you know,
that's about right.
Because there's always something on our plate. So yeah, so sorry. I don't know what the sexes are in those.
We'll
I'm
get
sorry.
there though, Pat.
No,
I
people-
promise you.
dude, I suck at like, cause honestly, I know I'd be doing a lot of stuff too, and like I don't look at my phone a lot, so people are always bitching at me.
Right.
Just like, fucking, you never answer me. I'm just like, yeah, maybe I'm doing something.
It's true
and,
though.
and that's what your vlog is about now.
yeah.
maybe I'm doing something.
Maybe I'm doing something.
Maybe I'm not.
Casey Neistat made a video about a year ago. Casey Neistat made a video about a year ago that was like, it's just basically like, if you text me or call me, I won't call you back. And if you want to go out for coffee, I'm not going out for coffee.
Oh my God.
That was like his video. His whole video is just like I don't care and I'm not going to because I don't want to spend any time with you. And that was basically it was like, wow, that's a really harsh video, you know?
Yeah.
Well, he might have been in a mood.
Yeah, I think he was just trying. I think he was at that peak where he was like getting pulled by a million different directions.
That makes sense.
We talked about this last night or whenever it was, and I will bring this up again. The 2 worst days. Did you know, Jay? What are the 2 worst days for a celebrity?
I have no idea. Never,
All right.
I can't
the
even
day
guess.
that they leave their house and they get mobbed, and the day they leave their house and they don't get mobbed.
Isn't that crazy?
Those are the 2 worst days for a celebrity. So I think that maybe was where Casey was. And same thing with David Dobrik and a few other people. I mean, I think you get to a point where you're like, so that's what's nice about us, right? It's like people know us, they follow us, but we don't get like,
unless we're at a subway, yeah.
Unless we're at a subway, yeah. Subways are every subway.
Yeah,
knows me.
you get mobbed out there.
Yeah, no.
You're like the new Jared.
Actually, tropical smoothie.
No, I'm not like
no.
No, not like the Jared. No. I don't like pegging.
Jesus. Tropical smoothie's my place where they
That's your
always
place.
notice me.
No, but I mean, like before masks were a thing, we obviously would get
good
recognized pretty consistently, but never like mobbed. It was never like never like that.
I don't want that.
No, I don't want that either. I mean, I'm happy where we're at, where we've got a great following, but we don't have to worry about. I've always said like it would be. I mean, obviously we will never be this, but it would be hell to be Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh my God.
I think that all.
You know what I mean? Like that poor guy might as well be in jail because he can't do anything.
But like a $40 million jail.
Yeah,
pool
that's true. That's
on
with
water.
But these famous people find little towns. Like Tim Allen, for say, he lives in a small town up north.
Yeah,
okay?
that people know. Yeah, everyone knows him just as Tim Allen. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, just not as the celebrity.
Yeah. And so, like, he comes through to the local pizza shop and gets a slice.
Well, I guess, and I think that's
And
why
it's all just, it's not a big deal.
It's like,
He's
yeah.
that's
just-
why I think some celebrities like New York City. I know that
yeah,
Brad.
It's easy to blend.
So much.
Yeah, I remember when I was
Makes
down
sense.
in New Orleans,
Yeah.
like Brad Pitt lived there, and at the time Angelina
Right, yeah,
Jolie.
you're right. And they ride
they would just
bikes.
just like ride around, and people
Yeah.
would just leave them alone because NOLA was just that town where they didn't care, you know.
Yeah.
But if you're in LA or somewhere else, you're going to get mobbed constantly, you know. So, but at the same time, I remember Ton Jones, our friend that used to be on Auction Hunters.
Yeah.
I remember going. He had come in town and he spent a couple days with us, and we were out at Walmart. And first, I think we went out to dinner at a
First
Japanese.
mistake.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
I
Said
love that.
Walmart was your first mistake.
Yeah, Walmart was
Sam's
first.
Club.
Yeah. But we went to Japanese steakhouse and like everyone in the place took a picture with them. Then we
that
went
crazy?
to Walmart and like as we're walking around, people stopping him. And I remember he was very, very kind to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like unbelievably kind. And then we got home and he was kind of like, yeah, it's just such a pain, It's like I can't get out there and do it. And I said, shut up right now. I said 10 years ago you would have begged for this to happen. You know what I mean? You knew what you were signing up for. Don't tell me. And now, I love Ton, but now I'm sure he can go out and no one knows who he is. So he saw both sides of that, where he'd go out and get not mobbed, but certainly recognizing now.
Well, the thing with
'cause
him
it's
too, he's also a very
Recognizable,
right.
yeah.
He
Head
is a very
tattoos.
large guy, and then the bald, the head you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's like he doesn't blend.
Yeah.
He's kind of
wherever
like
he's
the
going.
white blade.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
And he was great guy. I mean, super guy. And he treated everyone with
Oh, yeah.
utmost respect. It was just that little like bitch at the end who I was like, oh, shut up. You don't.
Everyone fucking bitches.
I was
bitch
gonna say
all
that,
the
yeah.
time, dude.
I know.
I am 30% of the words that come out of my mouth are probably bitches.
Complaining. You know?
I complain a lot, but that's. But
I
like,
always,
I feel like everyone does.
Yeah, I always
I
like
agree.
prelude it with like, all right, not that I'm not appreciative, but
Yeah.
holy
But-
shit, like,
And most
you
of the
know?
bitching is to myself. I try not. I'm sure I do bitch in front of a lot of people a lot, but I try not to.
Yeah.
I try to stay conscious about. Hey,
Yeah.
be grateful.
You don't want to be that guy.
I'm very lucky.
Yeah. No,
So-
we're all lucky. We're very
But there's
lucky.
always something to bitch about
But listen, that's
Well,
the whole
as
thing.
we know,
like nobody can.
because of something going on in our life right now.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. I love the last hour of my day.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Martian threw $2 just for love.
Martian.
David De Jesus, I guess.
De Jesus.
Hey, David.
Says you're from Southwest Detroit.
So he definitely knows about the horses.
He knows about the hub.
he
I think
All
that's
right,
what
David.
he's saying.
De Jesus, yes.
Dude.
Tell us about the
used
horses, dude.
many
Yeah.
of them.
I want to know more about these
I'm
horses.
telling you,
'cause
well,
He
I'm
didn't say
intrigued.
anything about the horses.
He just
I
said
He
you're.
just said you're.
Guess
He
what?
said you're. Is that what they are?
No.
Okay.
So I
That's the
saw.
name. That's the
name of the horse
The
is your-
noise. The noise the horse makes.
Click, click, click.
So I saw a couple horses next to the big lion with the robot wings when you're driving down to Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the mural.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was actually a couple horses by there the other
No
day.
way.
Like the other week. Yeah.
All right. So
Taking pictures.
Next,
I'd love to know more about this.
I need to see pictures. I need proof. So next time that you're out and you
I
see
think
the horse,
Bruce
just
knows them.
No, is it the
The
same
horses
people?
or the people?
Is it the same people?
It's like it was.
Or is
It
it a group?
started out with like I think this could be wrong, but it did. I think it started out with like one guy, and then like one guy
crazy
saw
mother.
him, and they were like, "What the fuck? This
if
guy has
he
a
can do
trained
that,
horse."
I can
why
ride
can't
it.
I ride
Exactly.
my horse
And-
downtown?
Yeah, exactly.
And now it's a thing.
And now and then like he started.
Remember,
I mean,
there's
now's
a,
the time to
remember
do
the,
it with
the,
Corona.
Like the
That could be a
yeah,
wrong
right, yeah.
original.
Remember
story,
the
but-
what was it? What were they called?
The pack of wild
horses,
chihuahuas
man.
yeah, and
They're like-
in,
yeah,
in Mexican
yeah, in
town.
Mexican town.
No, that one might not be real.
That one might. That one is definitely not real. Just so you know, that one is definitely not real. But what's the slow roll? Remember?
Yeah,
Cruise or
that's what I
whatever?
was gonna say. Since
Yeah.
the bike and stuff is gone, the horse people
Yeah,
are like,
because so in
"Screw it,
Detroit,
we're gonna do it.
In Detroit, they started this thing where just a few people get out and just do this slow roll bike ride around Detroit, and it ballooned into the hundreds and
yeah.
hundreds
Yep.
of people every week.
I
would
know.
join
I was
up in
asking
Detroit.
him like for years. I'm like, come on, let's go do it because it
Yeah,
was like
now
every
it's
Monday
gone.
night.
Yeah, but now it's not there.
It'll be back next
It'll
year.
be back next year. Lots will be back next year.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Home Depot hot dogs.
Yeah, that's when I know the world will be better. Is when there's a
Can't
Home
wait
Depot hot dogs
for a
again.
fucking Home
We're
Depot
back.
hot dog.
Probably 3/4 of the people right now are, what the fuck are
Yeah,
you
I
talking
know.
about?
Dude,
Home Depot hot dogs. If you don't,
don't
know,
know.
you don't know.
I would
Yeah.
kill for a Home Depot hot dog. Only like
Yeah.
a duck or a pheasant, but
But
I
I'll
would
kill.
do it.
Yeah, I would kill.
Let Roses Burn says,
Oh,
and
she's
that's
back.
why there's only one. So I guess I should stop working on the Lori Boss doll. LOL.
Don't do it.
Would do it.
Big ass
The thi-
bottle of wine
The
in there.
things I would do to that doll.
Yeah.
I would get rid of it right away. So no.
Where the fuck's that cough button?
Oh shit.
Johnny
Please,
Phillips.
Rose, please,
Don't
please,
do
we
it.
need it. Please.
John Phillips threw $4, €4, sorry,
Euros,
just
yeah,
for
euros.
love.
Yay, euros
Hey,
are
thank you,
worth-
Johnny Phillips.
Kits Muse says the Lucid Air smokes the Tesla.
Really?
Never
Oh,
heard of that.
So did you
Lucid
hear
Air.
Get a picture of this.
I'm getting
What is
Lucid
that?
Air?
It's
Lucid Air?
sweet.
Is it sweet?
Actually, I don't know, but I'm sure it is.
So
Lucid Air.
I have seen a.
Car.
It's
ooh,
I've
beautiful.
seen a Lucid
Damn, dude,
before.
I
So is
fucks
it
with
the
that.
same
It's weird.
thing then?
Yeah, it's a
electric.
Tesla rival. So yeah, electric
my God,
sedan.
that's beautiful.
Damn, that is really pretty.
That's
I've
sharp.
seen one of these in the parking or in the drive-through of a Tim Hortons, and I was
So-
like, "What
Get
the
out,
hell
really?
is that?"
So you
Place
guys,
to be.
you guys may know.
Was it?
You guys may know that I do some predictions on this podcast.
Yeah, I've heard
Well,
about
if you
that.
predict enough things, some things happen. But yeah, what's this
Exactly.
one?
Well,
You
this
see
one,
enough shit,
I
something's
would
gonna
say,
stick.
I would say,
Okay, let's hear it. No,
I would
agree.
say a lot of the predictions I've made have not went very well. So,
Okay.
so remember,
Which
I
might be
said
good.
that Nikola was
Yeah.
the stock to buy. Can you pull up a
Oh my
Nikola
God.
stock?
no.
How
Is it
funny
bad,
was that? Because
dude?
you literally had this big conversation with your sister. Was it the next day?
Then- yeah, yeah,
Nicholas Stock.
yeah. Get like a
Just-
2-month chart on that puppy.
Oh shit!
Oh, neg. We in the neg.
Like a 2-month chart on this is
can
is
find
good.
it.
Yeah, just good. There you go. You got
See what we got here.
yeah, right there. You can punch on that. That's fine. And they should have a
What's
chart on
going
there.
on here?
So yeah, it went up and it went down.
Well, hopefully it's like
Well, you know what that
the
means?
COVID. Maybe
It-
don't do another
It
bump
means
real quick.
yeah, exactly. It means you buy right now. What do you
Well,
mean?
the problem is that GM will do anything to catch up with Tesla, but there's a scandal. There's a Nikola scandal.
Oh,
So
no.
it had something to do with GM, and I think GM is now pulling out, and there's this huge scandal, and the CEO is gone. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, if I do predictions, remember, don't follow.
We're
what I
not-
ask.
Do the
You think
opposite.
people- you
I'm
think
not
Play
a
the
stock
opposite
broker.
game.
And right, like again, going back 12 years, I thought Nokia stock was the right stock over Apple.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And now
There you
you got
So don't-
$15.
Yeah, so don't listen
We
to
still
me
got
ever.
it.
But if you want to invest in like snakes, I'm probably the guy to
Yeah,
talk
you're
to.
definitely a good guy to
But
talk
stocks-
about.
No, we
Yeah,
don't
stay
do
away from
investment
yeah.
snakes either.
Yeah, stay away from stocks when it comes to my
We do
portfolio.
We do good pets.
snakes,
that's
not
true.
stocks.
That's true. I used to do investment, not anymore.
Bobby says, me and my wife Katrina are fans of the piebald ball pythons. I also love Banana Fire Cine. Sending love and prayers your way. Glad to see the new podcast room done and any news on Drago.
Drogo is actually his name.
Drogo?
Drogo. I might have said
Drogo.
Drago, so it's my fault probably. His name is Drogo. And yes, as a matter of fact, I have a video of Drogo on my phone right now that was taken about a half hour ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's looking
Good.
right? It's looking good, right, Laurie? You got
I don't know
something
why
in your
Mom-
eye? Do
I
you have
don't know-
something in your eye, or are you
No,
just
I think she's
ignoring
just
me?
doing that because she's ignoring. That's what a woman does.
Yeah.
But it's basically like the middle finger.
Drogo is Jay saw Drogo today.
I did.
I cried a little bit when I saw it.
know,
I
you
did.
really
I teared
did.
up. I teared up when
It's
I
a
saw it.
sloth.
It was beautiful. It is beautiful.
gonna
It's a
be-
beautiful.
We've seen one.
But
It's
you know,
gonna be
someone,
amazing.
so you got a nasty email, I guess, saying that we shouldn't get one because we don't know what we're doing or something like that. Which I agree, we don't know what we're doing, but we're learning
But
what
that's
we're
why
going to
we're
do,
learning.
and we'll take utmost care. And then someone else said that they would be sad because it would never see the sunlight. And I said, you do realize it's from the rainforest, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't ever see
Canopy.
the sun for light ever in its life in the wild. So,
Well,
but we would give it a room that was far superior than 99% of the sloth exhibits I've ever seen.
I agree.
yeah. I could go on a tirade about people and their opinions,
Yeah.
but you might not.
But we all
want me
know
to.
where
Yeah,
that's
it might be
going.
bad for our brand.
Yeah.
Be bad.
So
But my
there.
point is
We'll
that
just leave it
I
right there.
understand that when you go out of the realm, for whatever reason, when you
Pin in it.
for whatever reason, when you go out of the realm of reptiles and you go into mammals, it's a completely different beast, right?
Yep.
You know,
People identify more with
yeah.
something that's fuzzy,
and
as we are
but
too.
but we are
Good point.
going over and above what most people would ever do for a sloth.
Yeah.
In in our first and
Can't wait.
foremost, I think the thing that people don't realize is this sloth isn't going to be like being tossed around like a
Stuffed animal. Or
yeah. I
something,
mean, we're going to have very strict handling policies. We will let some interactions, but they will be very limited. And it'll be on a schedule that we completely feel. First and foremost, the animal's health is going to be number one. And then number two will be experiences and interactions and so on like that. So, and we've even done that with animals at the Reptarium when like Karma, got just a little stressed out, not anything terrible. I mean, most people probably wouldn't even have noticed. I just noticed it didn't look quite as bright as what I liked it to look. And we've given it 3 weeks off of handling now.
Yep.
It's looking much better now. I don't know if it was a handling issue or not. I have no idea. But I'm always going to err on the side of caution with the animals as opposed to be like, no, take that animal out, So so we're learning. We've got a lot to learn still, but Drogo is amazing. And it's not a done deal because ultimately Lori is the one that has to sign off on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, literally.
and literally and
Because I think,
figuratively.
yeah, because wasn't the deal like divorce for the sloth?
No, Wolfend.
Oh,
Irish
that was the
Wolfend.
wolfhound?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
for
wolf.
sloth,
It was
for the sloth.
wolfhound for
package
the
deal.
sloth. Yeah.
Wolfend.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
so
no,
we're getting a
yeah.
wolfhound too?
It's together. We got no choice.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Wow. Where's that
I would.
stand?
No. I would get the
I'm just
wolfhound no
joking.
matter what. You know that.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking.
But the
It's
lady
gonna be
who
sweet to have
has
a
it
sloth.
does also breed wolfhounds.
Does she
so
really?
it is ironic.
she
yes.
breeds
No way.
That's how
Jay met her.
That's how young Jay has been in touch with her is
Yeah,
through wolfhounds.
through the wolfhounds, and
then found out she had a sloth.
What a weird
and
world.
Yeah,
That is so weird.
yeah. It
But
is weird, yeah.
it's going to be
Small
cool
world.
just like be able to be just like, oh, hey, sloth.
yeah.
exactly.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Hey, Sean.
That's what I do. I walk around and just kind of wave to the animals. Like,
I actually
hey.
do the same thing too. I agree.
I do it too. Yeah, I do it too. I guess. Yeah.
Kelly Stowe says we are from Marquette. Can't wait to come for a visit.
Oh, please do.
Hey.
We might go up north.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trying here soon.
Yes.
We got to talk about that tomorrow.
We're gonna talk
Tomorrow's
about it
gotta be
tomorrow.
Straight up.
We
We
decided.
have enough content. We
What
can
are
do
you?
it.
What are you?
We decided
doing
to
about?
talk about it tomorrow.
We decided to talk.
We
about it?
decided to talk about it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we got to talk
Okay.
about it tomorrow, and then the icing on the cake too is Elena texted me today, and they're coming Sunday through Tuesday.
perfect timing for us to go out of town.
I
Yeah,
know,
that works out
right?
great.
That's
I
that's a
know.
good timing.
So
for
you
us to
know,
leave.
it's just great timing.
No,
Everywhere.
I think it's the best time to go out of town then. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Damn.
Pat says that she found out one of her coworkers has COVID.
Good thing we did
that's
virtual
sorry to hear that.
tours
Yeah,
with you.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Sorry, Pat.
I'm
But,
s-
well,
but the good
hopefully
thing
they'll be
is,
great.
is exactly.
Yeah, most people,
Yep.
99.99% of people
Are fine.
Are fine.
Yeah.
You know, and for those
get
that
sick and
aren't
then
fine,
you're
I'm
fine.
very sorry for
Yeah.
you.
Of
For
course.
people that obviously either aren't fine or have lost people, it's horrible, and there's never.
But it's not a death sentence for most.
But for most people, yeah,
You know what's a
not-
death sentence? Retirement.
yes.
retirement is.
We were just
Heath
talking
Bird.
about that. Heath says, y'all guys are awesome, and it was the first Wizard of Oz, and it's in black and white, and it's on YouTube, I believe.
There we go.
Hangman.
Real well, there.
Well,
yeah,
I mean that's the one I grew up on.
Yeah.
And then it got colorized. Like
Yeah.
remember when what did they
And
call it?
that's
Like
when they cut it out.
well, didn't the original start black and white and turn color?
Yes, it did. Yes,
like
it did.
halfway through.
Yep.
It turns
We're
to
not
color,
in Kansas
right?
anymore.
We're not
They
in
do all that
Kansas,
stuff,
they go
and
to
then it goes into color. Yeah.
Isn't that the original?
well,
Yes.
it's hard for me to say because for half of my young life we only had black and
Yeah,
white.
so
TVs.
so
That's a fair point.
yeah.
Color.
So it was always black and
So
white.
what happened was they didn't colorize it. You got a color TV.
Yeah.
Same thing with I Love Lucy.
But no,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
did that. They did that with a lot of those old
Yeah,
ones.
they
They
did do a
were
lot,
black
yeah.
and white, and then they colorized.
Yeah, they
that's
did it
not
with a
the
ton of
name. I
West-
can't remember what the
No,
name
they
of
did
it
it.
was.
I think it was colorized.
I
is
think
what they
it,
called
fuck
it, or
it.
something like that.
They don't know what they mean when you say colorized, but they've done that with like war films. Like
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
watched
yeah,
World War
yeah,
II
yeah.
footage, or that's like colored.
And that
stuff.
stuff's painstaking. I did one
Yeah.
picture, and they have to do 24 frames
Yeah.
a second for
Dude.
2 hours. You know.
by frame.
Yeah,
By
frame.
frame. And in the movie that I watched that was hours long,
Yeah.
one guy did it.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
it's
took
gotta
him
be.
like a decade.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be
What
crazy.
the fuck?
That's dedication.
dedication,
That's
yes,
dedication. Good for.
exactly.
I wish I had.
That's
that
all he
dedication.
did.
Do you know that like sushi
It's a
chefs?
mission.
Yeah.
Sushi chefs will cut the
Sushi?
same
Sushi chefs.
in Japan.
I made a bad choices.
Did you know when you're in Japan? Oh, God.
The Titanoboa reeks his ugly head again.
Listen, guys, I might have
What
a little
is-
speech impediment.
It's just funny as fuck.
I was in
when
speech
you
class when I was
only
a kid.
do it. You only do it on like
mustard.
these like words
I know.
That are
like,
Asian.
I know
Right.
exactly. It's
But
like
Titanoboa was not even. It just happened.
Titanoboa.
We've been laughing since last week about that, by the way,
It
guys.
never ends. The laughter.
It'll never not be funny.
I know. Honey mustard
That's the
was
new
like
honey
20.
mustard.
Honey mustard was 20 years ago.
I
You guys
actually,
still
every
know.
time Maria gets honey mustard, I think about that. That's what's crazy. Hey, honey mustard.
Honey mother.
Honey mustard.
Honey mother. Honey mother.
All right.
Donnie or Danielle, sorry.
Guys.
Edwards threw $1 for the love.
Thank you, Donnie.
Donnie.
It's Danielle. I
Thank
messed
you,
up. That's
Danielle.
my fault.
Sorry.
Desmond's sharing my birthday.
Woo!
Shout out
Wow,
Desmond.
yeah.
Oh, that's his
Bartley.
birthday, too.
Yeah, you guys both have birthdays.
Dude, that's what's
awesome,
up. Yeah, we
Uh,
do both have birthdays.
Let roses burn.
Man. It comes every year too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
That's
cousin-
crazy.
Every year.
I share birthdays with a cousin as well.
Mm.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
It's awesome. I share a birthday with my cousin too.
Really?
Yeah,
So
Maria
Oh,
and I
wow.
have the same birthday. Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
So I kind of feel like
What?
nah. Let's just keep going.
All right.
Wow.
Let Roses Burn says, on another topic, if you downsize BHB, please don't get rid of Rico. He's beautiful. Will he ever be at the
We
Reptarium?
won't get rid of Rico. He's
Yeah, Rico. I don't.
Was he at
no,
the Reptarium at one
He was
point?
at. He was
But
at the
didn't do
Reptarium.
well, right? 'Cause
He hated the Reptarium.
stressed out? He
didn't
Yeah, I
like
just
it.
didn't like it, and we did it. So obviously in today's vlog, I asked, people's opinions about us downsizing, and I was, it's always a little surprising when, I mean, obviously I want to hear everyone's opinions, but, I tried to lay out the reasons why we wanted to do what we want to do by maybe downsizing a bit. This doesn't mean like when you when someone says something like, be true to where you came from.
Yeah.
I think it's a really short-sighted comment because,
Yeah.
you should always be evolving. You know what I mean? Like, if you were always only true to where you came from, that doesn't mean you're leaving the past and, saying, I don't care about that world. It always is what makes you who you are.
Exactly.
But you should always be bettering yourself. You should always be evolving. You should always be making decisions that make your life better and more fulfilled
you know
on all
what's
levels.
a perfect analogy.
What's that?
Steve Jobs in that first Mac, right?
Right.
That first PC.
Yeah.
If he just stopped at those PCs, he would have never got the iPhone,
Right.
right?
No, well, that's the thing. You've got to
Still
always be about-
technology,
right.
just like you're still doing reptiles.
Yeah, it's not like I'm
It's
like
just a
I'm getting out
different
of reptiles now.
part of
What I'm saying
reptiles.
is that my heart and soul is in education and the reptarium and making these
Entertainment, yeah.
amazing enclosures and enrichment, and that's where my heart is. And that doesn't mean that I don't want to breed snakes, and it doesn't
Yeah.
mean that I don't want to be a part of that community anymore. What it means that that's not my focus. And if it's not my focus, should I keep doing it just because I should keep doing it? Or should, if it's not my focus, should I maybe go in a different direction? You know what I mean? And again, that doesn't mean we're getting rid of stuff. We're just, so there's one of two decisions to make. We either stay where we're at, have the animals we have, which means we have to get more space, which means more overhead, which means more buildings, which means more employees,
Stress.
all the other stuff that goes on. Or do we go the other way and say, let's put that energy into what we really are passionate about, which is the reptarium and education and enrichment of animals, and downsize in this area. It doesn't mean we're going away from it. It just means we're downsizing. And I was a little surprised when I tried to play that, really explain that, and still so many people are like, don't do it, get more space, buy another building, get more animals, and
I think
and it's a
People
weird
say
thing, right?
that because it's not their lives.
Yeah, no,
that's
you're
true.
right.
You're right. Yeah,
So
and that's the other evolution of my life right now, right? Is I don't just say I want balance in my life. Words are words. I am trying to create balance in my life somehow so that
Yeah.
we have more enjoyment, like going up north, like doing whatever, And this is the other thing is, quite honestly, without getting too deep into our business, is that, like, it's easier to find great people for the Reptarium where if me and Lori wanted to go, or I'm sorry, Lori and I wanted to go out of town for a weekend, we could have people run it. BHB, not that we don't have great people at BHB, because we do, but we have to be very intricately involved, right? The reason we had such a great python year and a great colubrid year was because we bred the animals this year.
Yeah, you guys
And
know
it
what
doesn't
you-
mean that we don't have great people, but there absolutely will be a fall off if we delegate those animals to be bred
Completely.
by somebody else. And so like, it just makes sense from a personal standpoint of what is best for us. Does that make sense, Lori, or did I
It makes sense to
articulate that
us.
enough? Or
No, yeah.
and I know
It's
you
fine.
don't care.
No, I
either
don't
way.
feel the need to explain any decision I make to anybody. And I
Right.
really don't care whether they agree or not with the decisions we make for our life. And maybe people get mad and it's rude, but that's the truth. Because honestly, your opinion doesn't affect my life. My choices affect my life.
Well, I think that
and I don't care if you like it or not.
No, I know,
So-
and that's the thing. That's the difference between me
So
and you.
you
is that-
ask what they think. I'd rather not know because I don't care. That's the
Well, I
difference.
know, and me and you are a little different on that because I'm
It's a
more,
good thing.
yeah.
It's a good thing. There's both of you though.
You're right.
No, it is
You know what
true.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Because
no, it is
the
true.
right is
It's
probably in the
fucking-
middle,
Yes,
maybe.
yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
not even necessarily. I think they're both right, right? And that's what creates that perfect middle ground, is that you guys are both such extremes right there
Yeah.
that it makes that beautiful perfect middle.
Well, in most things we're yin and yang, most things.
Truly.
Yeah. No,
But
I
it's a
agree with
good
that.
thing, because you don't want to be too much like somebody,
Right.
because then you start to hate them. Like, fuck.
or you know what? If you're too much like somebody, then like usually your life just curves off bad because like you're both together. Like, yeah, this is great. Yeah, and there's nobody that is
To
like,
steer
well,
the
maybe
car.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
You're right.
so you know,
Because every now and then I get crazy ideas like, let's
Every
get an
now-
RV and just live in an RV and travel the country.
What
every
was-
now and
you know,
then.
What was your crazy idea last night? You came out the sun and you're like, Lori!
Oh no!
You won't
What was
believe
it?
what I thought. This is a good one. Let me know if it is. Let me know if it is. And then you went on about
was it,
What was
Brian?
it?
I can't say on the
Okay,
air
okay.
what that idea
You gotta
was,
tell me after, though. I need to
unfortunately.
hear
Oh.
You already know. I've
Okay,
already
okay.
told you.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay. I know what
I've
you're
already
saying.
told you, yeah.
Oh
And-
yeah,
It was a
now
good
I
idea
know.
too.
I don't
Like, it
re-
wasn't
I
a bad
don't-
one.
It wasn't
It
a
was
good idea.
actually, you
But
know what's
we can't
funny
talk
though?
about it.
We
It's okay.
can't talk about
It's
it.
okay.
But again,
Yeah.
What's that?
You had the idea at the same time.
I literally thought the same thing a few days ago, and I didn't say anything to him because I was like, I just don't like. I had the idea, and I'm like, maybe, but I'm not sure. But I saw the same possibility. So when he said that, I laughed, and I was like, well,
So it wasn't
believe
that
it or
crazy
not.
of an idea.
Exactly.
It was an idea. So
The sauna ideas,
in
bro.
the
Dude, that's a
yeah.
real thing, by the way.
I know it is.
What-
I know it is.
yeah,
Sauna
Being by
ideas?
yourself and just chilling without, because you can't have your
Dude,
phone
the
or
sauna
technology.
does it.
You know,
The sauna hits different though.
Yeah,
like
it does,
when
yeah.
you're, it's something. It might be the breath, the breathing
The
cycle.
bubbling, the boiling of the brain.
boiling.
Yeah,
Right,
like,
yeah.
but I'm not even
Well, no,
joking.
there it is. There is
clears
a,
my
no,
mind.
No, well, that's science. Is because
It's
more
awesome.
blood flow
It's
goes.
science.
No, it's true.
No, seriously, more blood flow goes to your brain because your blood pressure goes up and so on like that.
It
and
feels
your
great.
temperature. And it does. Most people get like euphoric and more clarity from saunas. And,
Yeah.
and like I'd mentioned, for me, Alzheimer's runs in my family, and there's like a 90% less chance of getting Alzheimer's if you do saunas 4 times a week.
I'm doing them.
That's a massive
Oh, it
thing.
is huge
And,
because that's a terrible
But
thing.
anyways, point is, in the future we will talk more about this idea. But right now, it's got to be on the down low. So.
Yes.
That's fine.
But yeah, no, I come up with a lot of ideas. I got some good ones coming.
all right. So Daniel Edwards
Oh yeah,
Yes.
said, been watching since Snake Bites TV with Brian and Chewy doing skits.
Been
great.
watching.
Well, been watching. Well, Chewy may be on the Been Wondering podcast this Saturday.
What have you been wondering about him?
Been wondering what it's like to be Chewy.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said.
Oh my God, we know, and it's scary.
Yeah,
it
well,
I know. That's why I can't wait to learn a little bit more.
you can never learn enough about Chewy.
You don't want
It's like
to
an
learn.
onion.
Yeah,
It's
don't.
like an onion.
Yeah,
Layers.
it smells.
It's
There's
stinky
layers.
around.
I know, dude. I hope he has like a Wendy's fucking garbage can now.
Yeah,
so,
it is gross.
Josh says, Brian, if you were to downsize ball pythons, let us know. We'll be happy to take some off your hands. Breathe
There
them
you go,
sight.
Josh.
Keep in touch.
Josh, yep.
No
Yep,
name
yep.
fame. Hi, Lori. I watched Noah's video when you wiped out because of the water prank. I absolutely.
that?
Oh, I remember
that
that
was
too.
old school. That was
That
old
was
Yeah.
like one of the
school.
old-
I absolutely
Yeah.
love how you support
2017.
your
Yeah,
fans.
we thought that you would die.
I thought you broke
You
your
hit
hip.
hard.
we thought you would
I
die.
did.
We
What
did.
even
hit
happened?
hard.
I don't even remember. The
Remember,
prank.
it was like I think you like squirted her through. Oh, you threw water in her face,
What?
and then
I
she,
did that?
You did that, and she
What?
chased you and slipped and
Yeah,
fell.
my feet went out and I went
I
sideways.
threw
and
water in your
my
face?
legs-
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
a thousand
you were
On
living-
my
you were
hip,
living
yeah.
dangerously
I did have a
that
big
day.
old bruise on my hip for a little bit on that one because I did.
I
My
think I
feet
was
went-
recovering
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. No one throws water in Laura's face.
from rehab. I was coming up with those crazy bar check ideas.
Sauna ideas.
Ideas being different.
Shona.
John says, hi from Phoenix. Your story inspired me to get help for my issues. You should have done it a long time ago. Thank you so much for sharing.
Hey, thanks, man. I think it's important, and that's what I've said all along, is that to me, if I was to have went through this journey without being open about it, yes, did it open me up for some people to more hatred or, what? I think the one thing I was the most surprised about is I had a couple people reach out to me via comments or messages that said that they thought I was faking it.
Yes, I've
Just
seen that
for
before
attention.
too.
I wish.
And I thought that was like a really
that would be so much better and easier
Yeah,
if
it
you
was-
were faking it.
It's just it was a really that was probably like the most surprising thing, because I thought, like, who would do that? I mean, I literally was crying on film. That's not something I want to do. That's not something I want to be known as. I mean, as a man, you want to be strong and you want to be like, I can take on anything. And I was showing so much vulnerability by being honest. But the reason I showed that vulnerability was because I thought the message was very important, that another person said the same thing, and I don't care about comments, that they really honestly don't bother me at all, period. But someone's like, I can't believe you, you have everything, you've got money and business
Doesn't
and
matter.
fame and you're crying like a little baby and saying, and I'm like, like I used the analogy, I commented back and I said, I really hope you someday get empathy for people. I said, because
Well,
look
yeah.
at
What about
look at-
all the famous rich people that commit suicide?
yeah, look at
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
That guy had everything.
That
he was
happens
rich. He was
more often
famous.
than
as everything.
not.
Anthony Bourdain.
So, yeah.
Look at all the rock stars and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And it doesn't
People
matter
are-
what you
people
have.
are just assholes. Because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like that's where my mind turns a lot. The difference is, I might think a lot of shit, but I won't say it. even if I think it, because again, that's just me.
Well,
but if you're that person and you think, you know what I mean, to say that shit to people, it's like, really?
It's probably just a regret in their own life.
Yeah. But the point is that I think it was important to be vocal and to inspire people. Again, I've said this, and I'll probably continue to say this, is that, you know, if you're overweight and unhealthy and you continue to eat McDonald's and don't work out, you're not going to get better.
Nah.
The same thing is true with mental health. If you're mentally not healthy and you don't do anything to get better, it's not going to get better.
Yeah.
You know, you have to think of your mind the same way as you think of your body. You know, if you're willing to go to the gym, you have to be willing to put the same amount of time into your mental health. And that's what I've done over the last 6 months. Exorbitant amount of time. More. So at one point I was doing too much and I had to back off because I felt that the amount of stuff I was doing to get mentally healthy was actually causing me more mental problems because I was so busy. I still am. I'm still got too much on my plate, but I'm slowly winding down, you know, if that makes sense.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah. But
Stephanie says, hey, a few weeks ago, you guys were talking about a platypus. If you come to Australia, they're super hard to find. But if you go to Healesville Sanctuary in Victoria, you can swim with one for around $200.
Ooh,
Damn,
I'd like that. That'd be dope, man.
I'll do that.
I've seen platypus in Australia.
Wild or
not in the wild
Okay.
at zoos.
Cool.
They're super cool animals. I mean,
Cool.
you know, they're typically like in a dark exhibit because they don't really like light that much, and so it's almost like a bat exhibit, you know, where you go in the dark and it's, you know,
Terrifying.
no, it's beautiful. They're amazing animals.
Cool.
Potterhead says,
what's up?
planning my 30th birthday for May 2021, and the consensus is another trip to the Reptarium.
Yay.
I want to do a private tour or maybe podcast VIP. Can't wait.
Oh, Potterhead, we
snap.
got you. We got you. Podcast VIP.
My mom's not thrilled. Sip
So
more
I don't.
wine.
So I let's back up for a second here. Like, why?
Or maybe not.
No, like
Why?
what is it that you are adverse about having a podcast VIP? By the way, I've had tons of people that came to the Reptarium in the last couple weeks saying like I would pay twice that to do the VIP.
Why do you want/need to do that?
It's not that I want or need it. I think
No,
it's a cool
it's both.
experience.
It's
No,
both.
no,
Because if not, then you wouldn't be talking about it.
no, I don't need it at all.
But wanted.
Yeah, I want it because I think
so you
if
want
I
it.
was listen, if I was following, let's say, you know, Theo Von, who's a guy that I like and I listen to his podcast, if he had that opportunity, I would be all over it because it would be a great experience to be able to hang out with Theo for a little bit, watch the podcast, and then hang out and do, you know what I mean? It would be dope, you know? And I would like to have that same experience opportunity for other people. Not that we're Theo Von, but we are to some
I
people.
mean, Noah's work, maybe that hair will go that way. I
Could
don't know
happen,
yet,
dude.
but-
I like mullets. People don't fucking like mullets. I've had a mullet.
They're hot right now.
I kind of do have a mullet right now. I got like the little side shave.
Ooh, just a little bit,
Very
though.
nice.
But
Yeah.
it's just I have to slowly transition. It's just
Yeah,
never
you can't
mind.
just wake up that way.
that community already beat me up.
Chill.
Yeah, maybe I'll lay a week off on the transitional period.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
my mullet's transitioning one day.
But
It'll
that's
be
why,
full
Lori.
face.
I think it just is a cool experience, you know. And I mean, financially, it's not that much money to where it's like, oh my God, we're gonna make money on VIP. It's not about the money side, you know. I mean, we have to charge because we can't do it for free.
As if there's
But,
pizza and beer. As long as I get pizza and beer, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, the beer part might be
Why
a little
do you
bit.
get pizza and beer?
Cause I'm in the podcast.
The talent?
Yeah, fuck it.
No.
What?
That's only for the VIP. Jay, you keep your
Are you
greedy
grumpy-
hands
are
off.
Rubbing
you
hands up there. I'm
kicking in
sneaking
for it?
out.
Am I
Yeah, like
kicking in
it's like,
for it?
why are the cameras not changing?
Yeah.
It's like he
It's
comes
been
back,
on the
he's got
wide
pizza.
angle all time.
He's got
no,
pizza
it's all
sauce
good,
all over
guys.
his face.
Let's do it.
That sounds right.
Fuck it.
I
Let's
love
do
I
it.
just think it's a good
Let's
idea.
just do it.
Oh,
Let's just stop talking about it. Let's just do it. Free
he's-
pizza, beer. Let's
he's-
do it.
Yeah, he's doing it anyways. Doesn't matter.
No, Lori always has to sign off on the things I do.
That's not true.
It's
You say it enough,
all I
and
do
then
is
she
sign
just
the
does
check.
it. That's how you know what I'm saying.
You
just say it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Kayla says, hi, Lori. And guys, I was curious if you guys have ever been on a Finger Lakes wine tour in upstate New York.
No.
Not in
I am
upstate
aware.
New
I'm
York.
aware of the Finger Lakes, obviously, but we have not been on a wine tour. But your ma would love that.
I've never been on one tour. I'm not 21.
Really? Oh well,
Next
you would.
May.
Next May.
Gee.
And Heidi,
No,
like I said,
but-
push back the South African Expo just for us
Get
to
it
do the
out.
wine tour.
There we go. There we go.
So we have to go both
got
to
it.
South Africa and to the wine tour.
Yes.
Fuck. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the world's open back up by
It
then.
will be.
Oh, it will be. It'll be open.
Point
after
is, one more
November.
month and I can just hop on some wine tours, and I'm going to Estonia to eat some grapes.
Nice,
Ooh.
nice.
Estonia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Roger says, "Hi guys, was due to get a ball python for my b-day today, but thanks to COVID killing my photography business, settled for tarantula. Thanks for the vids, especially as I suffer from bad anxiety also."
Well,
listen,
damn,
first
go
off,
buy a
brother.
picture from Roger, everybody.
Yeah.
First off, Roger, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Roger
You know,
Parker.
definitely, I'm here for you. And like I said, the first thing I would do, seriously, just very simple, doesn't cost you a dime. Go to YouTube, which you're on now, and search the anxiety guy after this podcast and listen to some of his stuff.
Yeah.
It literally is a very big turning point in my venture here, my kind of healing.
Recovery.
The
Recovery.
second
Yeah,
half
my
of
transition.
it was Bad Choice Noah's channel.
The second half, subscribe to Bad Choice Noah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll cure you
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be racist and homophobic.
That's bullshit.
No, I'm just joking. I'm
You will
joking.
laugh. That's
You'll
what it is,
laugh.
yes.
You'll be offended.
Laughter is the best medicine, they say.
It is.
It is.
It really is,
Bring
actually,
an
to be honest
old
with you, it
person
really is.
back to life.
Yeah. Dead person?
A dead person back
If
to
you
life.
go to a
through
morgue
laughter.
right now and
Crack a
get
good
and-
joke.
And
Get a
just
good
start
joke?
doing signs.
Wow, dead crowd,
Doing
huh?
stand up.
Yeah, dude.
Dead crowd.
The heaters today, bro. Oh,
That's
shit.
terrifying. No, it'd probably be a bad video.
That would be a
but-
great fucking.
No, that'd be a good video.
Especially if you could. This is so
Just
morbid.
no
Yeah, Brother
rack.
Clint. Brother Clint knows a couple
It
bodies.
is so morbid, but if you could like prop them up.
have somebody.
Jesus Christ! You take them out of the little fucking shack. What is that thing? The ice box?
I don't
yeah,
know.
it's like a refrigerator.
The cooler, yeah.
You take them out of the cooler. Oh man.
Knock, knock. Like, dude, it's so good, bro.
Fuck.
Oh man, we went down that rabbit hole. Just
It must be. It must be the Day of the Dead.
My life every day. Lori, what's your thoughts on the sloth? Love you guys so much. Really wish to meet you guys in person soon.
Yeah, what is your thoughts on the sloth? Let me just start. Can I
know the thoughts
Let
on
me
the
tell you what
sloth.
your thoughts are.
Yeah, let me tell you about your thoughts real quick.
Go ahead, tell me.
No, let me just start with, and then I do want to hear your thoughts. The thing about Lori is, she's very. I think you're pragmatic, and I think that you think about things before you make decisions. But when things do make sense, you oftentimes, most of times, not often, but most times, you will support the decision once you believe that it is the right decision.
Did you hear what you just said?
What's that?
You just said she will she will support your decision if it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Correct. That's what I said. So does a sloth make sense?
Does the sloth make sense?
That's the answer.
I don't want to talk about it.
Really?
Let's chill on
Yeah.
it for a week. Let's sit. Let's simmer.
Really?
Really.
The water's not at a.
Let-
I thought that
people-
we were closer to the.
Let people,
I thought we were closer to the. That
people
sounds good.
Keep pondering. I don't want
thought-
to talk about it.
So,
because you built a
Drogo.
podcast room.
Yeah.
The decision with Excel.
You're pushing a lot of boundaries right now, so I don't want to talk about it.
Lori, this is the problem. I've told you
God.
that the biggest issue. I think
Tell me what the problem is. It's
no,
coming
no.
next week.
No.
Is that
This
what
is the problem,
is?
Lori.
Yeah, it turns out
It's on its way.
Right.
No.
Jay has it in hand. Right.
on his carry-on.
Driving back.
No,
Jay
I've
has
ordered.
it.
I've ordered 2,000 sloth stuffed animals.
Well, I know that's a lie. I know that's
They're
a
on-
lie
they're on
because
their way.
because I'm the one who would be doing that. So not
Exactly.
you.
That's the only reason you want a sloth is so you can order sloth stuffed animals.
There's no reasons I want a sloth.
really
Such a
none.
cuddle
But-
Do you think they're cute? Do you like sloths? So my
kinda-
prediction is this. So you know how
I don't really think they're
you know
cute
how-
and cuddly. Like the stuffed animals
Wait,
are
wait.
in person is not.
We're getting another prediction. Let us hear.
So no, this is my prediction.
Oh, yes.
And my predictions almost always come right. Yeah, pull that Nikolai stock.
yeah,
up
yeah, let
again.
me get that up real
or
quick.
wrong.
It's-
Okay.
Nikolai
Nikolai
stock.
stock.
What is your
Yeah,
prediction?
Always right.
What is your prediction?
June
Okay, yeah.
2020. Brian said, "Bye now."
You're welcome.
We were at here.
You're
he was like,
welcome.
Bye.
Well, listen, if you would have bought it if you would have put it on June 4th, you would have been fucking killing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the 9th.
So, anyways, you know how when we sell a snake to a family, let's say, and the mom hates the snakes, and she doesn't want snakes, and then after we sell them, she loves snakes. She's like, loves snakes. I think Lori is going to love this sloth more than anyone else. I think she's going to be the #1 sloth because sloth's a little bit like Matilda, the tortoise.
Not at all.
Yeah, put a shell on, take the hair off. Pretty much a tortoise.
And some big old nails.
What the fuck was that comparison?
Oh, you don't think that makes sense? It makes total sense.
He is so stretched.
What do you mean? It's not even close, man.
He's just talking shit out his ass, like so bad. Just like, again, if you throw enough shit, something's gonna stick. It's like Matilda.
Yeah, it's like your best friend. It's like Phoebe. They both have fur.
You just love Matilda. Just think of Sergio the sloth as Matilda, and you'll love it.
It's
He's
Drogo.
no different. Like all mothers of children out there, if they're watching, can relate because this is exactly what
Wait.
every child does
Oh,
when
okay.
they want something. Like they'll just sit there and they will throw every reason, every whatever, just try to talk.
If I could get the new Xbox, then I can hang out with my friends and I won't bother you.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Just like
Just
you
keep
said,
throwing
just keep
stuff.
throwing shit.
and it'll stick. That's what she just said. Just throw enough.
Yeah.
One of the reasons will make sense. Just those ideas.
Yeah,
know,
but once
just
you
like
hit
we're
that
saying.
reason that makes sense, you got to shut up. Because then you can't do anything after that.
That is very key.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like there is a limit to where if you go overboard, then you just
She's like, nope,
pissing me
never
off,
mind.
Right?
There's no coming back.
Yeah, I did that to my mom a couple times.
Yeah.
Bobby Allen's back.
Bobby
Bobby,
Allen's
what's
back.
up?
Says, hi all again. I live
Again.
close to Glastonbury. I don't know if that's how I said it, but Stonehenge,
Stonehenge, wow.
and Avebury. And with great shot. Avebury. I had to get in there.
Barry.
Dude, it's just, I feel like if I don't say it with a little bit of an accent, it's going to be wrong. Glastonbury. With great shops for healing, etc. So I'll get your oils from there. Love you all.
Oh my God, she's sending you fucking oils
From Stonehenge.
from
man.
Stonehenge.
That is, I'm gonna.
They'll
bathe,
have all
I'm
the
gonna bathe in
alien
it.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
They got.
I literally,
Thank
you know,
you,
I've been
Bobby.
I've been to the
Thanks, puppet.
I've been to the UK several times, and I have never been to Stonehenge. And that
Me
is-
neither.
And
number
you've
one,
never
so,
had alien
So let me
oils.
ask you, Bobby, do you know somebody that can get us right up to Stonehenge?
Right up to
like
Stonehenge,
when I go
Bobby.
to Stonehenge, I don't want to
Touch
be
it.
look. I want to touch it. I want to be in the middle of it.
I'm gonna touch
And
the
you
butt.
can't? Do you know that you
What do
can?
you mean
You
you
used to be
can't?
able to, but not anymore. Now
Why?
it's like
Because of
now-
Corona?
Much
Yeah,
like
yeah.
No,
Years
much
ago,
like
they like
yeah.
sectioned it off.
What happens
The,
if I just run off there and just tap
I
it
think you
real
go to
quick?
jail.
Probably
I
get
just-
I don't-
something.
I
Probably
don't-
get a
I have
ticket
no
or
idea.
something. Yeah.
Okay, we can
Like
draw up a
places in
plan.
Mexico, same thing.
Yeah,
where
like, yeah,
you
like,
used to be able
yeah.
to go and
Like
climb
Chichen
them,
Itza,
but
yeah,
yeah,
Chichen
but
Itza.
no,
You just can't trust
Well, Dad,
people.
we'll draw up a couple X's and some O's, all right? You would distract that guard, Mom distracts that guard. I jump over, slap the stone, and dip.
What we need, Bobby,
like
is
a
we
good
need
video.
we need to get into Stonehenge, and we
I
need to
agree.
be able to drone Stonehenge.
Yeah,
because I'm sure
Dronehenge.
Dronehenge. We need to Dronehenge.
Yeah, Dronehenge.
Dronehenge. Make that happen for us, Bobby.
I appreciate
and
it.
essential
Thank you,
oils,
Bobby.
please send them.
Yeah, yeah. Don't forget
Thank you,
those.
Bobby. Bobby Barry.
Thank you, Bobby.
Bobby.
And, oh, and you know,
Proper, mate.
yeah, send some blood pudding with that.
Send some blood. Send some bloody pudding with that, mate.
No, I think it's
now
called
I'm gonna
black
go
pudding.
home and watch the Great British Bake Off.
Ooh.
Black pudding. Black pudding is good.
James.
Lick mama.
James says the podcast room was absolutely fantastic.
Hey,
Y'all
thank you,
deserve it. It's been
James.
fun watching the transformation.
Thanks, James. I appreciate you, brother, man.
It's
I
fun
really
having
do.
you
Thank
as
you
a
so much.
viewer.
Michelle says you guys are amazing. Love you, Lori.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Michelle.
God. Well,
Thanks.
love you too, Michelle.
Yeah, yeah.
What do we
Yeah.
chop meat?
Chop liver.
Just a couple of raviolis.
Raviolis over here in the side with the meatball over here.
The meatball.
I like
Meatballs.
meatballs.
Mock Turtle Soup asks, Jay, can you please ask Brian if he'll show some of the animals at BHB we don't see often? And it's funny, that's in my notes right now. Like Krebo's, and Titan, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That then
let me explain it. It's like, you know, there's this cycle. There's a cycle that happens with the vlog, with
Life.
with everything. And like, you know, certain times of the year we show certain things because they're popping, you know, they're going off, you know. And then other times other things are popping. So it's really hard to get everything in because of that.
And we
But,
don't like to just show stuff just to show stuff as much as possible.
Yeah, because if it's we want a story to be about it, you know,
Yeah.
like there has to be like, you know, every now and then we'll just be like, hey, let's just show some this,
Yeah.
you know, that's totally fine. But most of the time we want there to be a story arc because listen, I understand that, especially with the Rona, we haven't traveled in a long time, so the vlog can get stale.
Yeah.
You know, and we have 7 days a week, you know, we have a vlog, and we try not to make the same vlog over and over and over again. And that may seem easy, but it's not. It's very difficult to try to bring.
Well, especially if you
different
come
stories
in
every
and
day.
you have, you know, like 8, you know, bunch of eggs hatching, all this stuff. Like it kind of becomes.
And we're super busy. So I mean, it's like hard to manufacture things that aren't already happening.
Yeah,
you know, we can't be like, oh, we've got 12 hours of work, but we got to do 6 hours for the vlog that don't have anything to do with the 12 hours of work.
Right,
you know, it
right,
doesn't
right.
make sense. But yeah, we'll get there. I promise you.
Awesome. We got Let Roses Burn back. I'm sorry I didn't know he was at the Reptarium before. You scaled down with the leopard geckos and skinks, and that opened up a lot of time, right? I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. And yeah, he was at the Reptarium. He hated it, unfortunately. Would love to have a Crebo there because they're cool as could be.
Yeah, it's
Gotta
unfortunate.
find the right one.
Yeah, I was going
Just
to say,
gotta find
because
the
we have
right
that
one.
mangrove now that's
Yeah,
over
that
there
does
that's
good.
doing
Yeah,
really
yeah,
well.
Yeah, and the first mangroves were terrible. Now this one's doing well. So we'll find an indigo, or maybe even, I mean, an indigo might even be a better option than a Crebo because they're a little less high strung than a Crebo.
That'd be sweet.
So that might be the way to go.
R. Miller threw $20 just because.
Hey,
Blue Heart.
yeah,
Shout
love.
out.
She's
Shout out Miller.
She's great too.
She is awesome.
She
It's
comments
Miller
all the
time.
It's
you know,
Miller time,
on every
baby.
vlog, so I appreciate her. So thank you, Josh. Back.
Josh said, Josh said, Brian, would you be willing to mentor a new local breeder to you with all the extra time for sure?
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where, yes and no.
We have
Yes and
3,000
no.
videos of
Not gonna
mentorship.
happen.
Yeah, we have a lot of videos, I would say, that could
No,
help,
I mean,
right?
well, you know, it's one of those things where it just depends. You know, I mean, I'm never going to say no because people mentored me. You know, in a lot of things.
I guess
and
it just, you know what? It depends what the definition of mentor is.
Yeah, if it's come and
Right?
hang out and do nothing, then I don't have time.
Right.
But you know, like I always tell people, like what we did with, like, say, Mark Bell, I used to go and clean his cages. I wasn't his employee. I just go and clean his cages because he was my mentor, and so I volunteered. And I'm not saying this guy should volunteer for us. I'm just saying that you have to bring something to the table because we're really busy.
Yeah.
And we can't just hang out. I wish we could. I would love to just do nothing but all day hang out with everyone and chit-chat about things. That would be fantastic.
Yeah. It
really
it's
would.
impossible.
That's what I'm saying.
No, and that's the whole
Impossible.
thing. So you can't, you know, remember back to like the swimming in the cage thing. Like
Yeah.
you can't say things that really can't happen,
Right.
even if you want it to happen.
I guess that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
wish I could. I
Yeah.
would love to.
That's
I
the
would
right
love
answer.
Yeah.
To.
That's the right answer.
It would have to be creative to make it work.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I'll
I
take
like
that.
that. That sounds good.
Okay.
Michelle. Oh, sorry.
Brian and Noah.
Brian and Noah, you know
You know I love
I
ya.
love you, but much love for
That
Lori.
was because Michelle dissed us. last
Yeah,
time.
she didn't
dissed
say
us.
anything
She
though
liked
so
this.
far.
It's okay.
You know, and that's all right. I mean, I forgive you, Michelle,
Yeah,
but you know, but it's you know.
If he doesn't
probably
get
not gonna
all of the
forget.
Attention, the big star, he gets butthurt.
Well, from all that pegging.
Yes.
Ba-dum-bum.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing I can say to that.
I'm sorry.
You're the one who brought it up.
Yeah.
I specifically
We need a
said
shirt that says I don't like pegging, bro. That's a good shirt.
no.
Somebody send that shirt, please.
No.
no, not
no, honey. Martian says, I would love to see your Tegu some more. I also have a Tegu and a
agree.
couple blood pythons.
He
and a
sleeps
pastel
all
ball.
day, buddy.
No, I do. I want to. You know, it's interesting you say
Hmm.
that because I do miss working with Taz more than we have lately. He's
Yeah.
been kind of in the background, and he's a really cool animal. I mean,
Sweetheart,
super
too.
Yeah,
cool.
we had him out Sunday. Actually, Maria did.
Yeah.
And he was like kind of walking around, and the kids were all
He's just so
patting him and
cute,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
He's
He's a
so
good
nice,
personality.
man.
Yeah.
He's just such a good animal. But he's so different than
is.
like the problem with Taz is that he's like so lazy
He is.
that he doesn't want to eat like normal tegus. Like normal tegus are like monsters. They're like Elvis. He's just like he'll eat a couple bites and then he just like, all right, I'm ready for bed again.
Yeah.
You know,
He's probably
like-
not using that much energy
Yeah.
to need
And
that much
was
food.
that was the key with it. Like normally we just bring him out like right in front of the cage, and he'll be like, all right, and crawl back. Like
Yeah.
she kind of brought him to the front. So then he was just kind of
that's
like,
cool.
okay. So then he just kind of hung out
Yeah.
because it wasn't like the cage was closed. So he was like, all right,
Yeah,
I guess
'cause
I'll just hang out here.
If we leave the glass sliding door open,
Oh, he
he's
goes
just just
right
walking
back
back
in.
in.
He's just climbing back in. Yeah, he's like, I've had enough of you people. I'm out of here.
The best days are when I walk by Taz's shelf, though, or not shelf, his enclosure, and he's on his little shelf.
I love that. Yeah, I
He's
love
just
that.
sleeping there.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
love
like,
it.
look at little Taz.
He's cute. So yes, we make a note. We will do that.
I got you. Joshua says, has George got a shirt on yet? Love you guys. Probably not. I feel like the last time he was here,
last
he didn't.
time he was here, he did take his shirt up, and that's
Georgie's
Snowden,
got
right?
a baby.
Yeah.
It's did you see that Joe Rogan had Snowden on?
Yes, I watched it. It was very good.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
watch it. I was
interesting.
too scared.
Yeah.
He knows too much shit.
Yeah,
I didn't want to know
crazy.
them being spied on and that
Yeah,
Mark
it's crazy.
Zuckerberg has my Wi-Fi password.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's true. It's
He
like
does.
that guy was like,
know.
he got boned, right? You know,
Oh, so
Snowden
bad.
got boned really bad because he just basically thought the public should know how corrupt, or how, I shouldn't say corrupt. I
What
mean,
the-
maybe
what they
corrupt,
were
but,
doing.
but they were certainly doing things that were against what people thought freedom was, right?
Yes.
And so he just was a whistleblower, and
Had to
the
seek
government
refuge.
really screwed that guy. Like he was a espionage, and he was a traitor,
Yep.
and all this stuff. And really, all he was doing was telling people what he felt should be told, which I think we should know that.
So I don't know if you did watch that episode of Joe Rogan.
I
but-
watched some of it. Yeah.
So the court hearing came back, and it was ruled that it was unlawful what the American government was doing,
Yeah, of course, it's unlawful.
and that
It's
he
against the
should.
Constitution.
Supposedly, they're going to try and pardon him, but Edward Snowden's like, I don't even know if I want to come back. And I honestly don't disagree with him because he'll probably get murked if he comes back anyway.
Yeah, I think if he came back, he wouldn't be.
Where is
You
he?
know,
He's in Russia,
yeah,
I think, right?
yeah, I think he's
he
in Russia.
seeked refuge in Russia.
Russia. Yeah.
So like, I don't even know what the fuck. He like dipped out. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, he
happened?
dipped out because he like worked for the NSA, and he like kind of whistle blew the fact that the NSA was eavesdropping on every single phone call, every single text message we were
Yeah.
doing, and that it originally
make
started with the
sense,
Patriot Act, saying like we need to keep an eye on in case another 9/11 happens, and then they took that to doing let's just do everyone in the country, let's just eavesdrop on
Mass monitoring,
everybody.
yeah.
And so that was just amongst other things that he talked about the indiscretions of the NSA.
And so why did he have to seek refuge in Russia?
Because they were going to literally
Kill him?
try him as a traitor, as espionage, saying that he was a traitor and espionage for going against the government and leaking, because he did sign top clearance secret
NDAs
top
and
secret clearance, saying that he couldn't talk about it. And so when he talked about it was like basically whatever. So but yeah, him and Julian Assange are two very interesting people, two very different people, because I think Julian Assange is a little bit more crazy and more diabolical, whereas I think Snowden's, I think his intentions were pure.
Yeah, I agree.
And he got boned, so it's too bad.
That's it for Super Chats right now. We're just
Wow,
chilling.
that's great. So that's awesome. Well, you guys killed it on the Super Chats tonight. So it's been a ton of fun being in the new room. I love it.
Beautiful.
I love the feel, we're like,
yeah.
it just feels better.
It does. I mean, this is creepy, but other than that,
I mean, I think
it's
that the
good.
doll, the Brian doll makes it.
I think the spear makes it.
The spear, yeah.
I love the
I don't know
spear.
if people can see the spear, but there's literally,
Yeah,
how
we
old
have a-
was it? Like 1950 something spear
No,
from
earlier
Africa?
than that.
Earlier
man.
than that.
It was
Spear.
1800s.
Yeah, from a spear from Africa. Lori's grandfather brought it back from Africa on one of his safaris.
That's so cool.
So that's pretty
Supposedly
cool.
like murked a lion or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
they literally
Nobody
used
has
that.
proof, though.
Yeah. Mufasa died.
Yeah, that's Mufasa's death spear.
Legend has it.
Rafiki,
Legend has it.
Rafiki, dude.
he got fucking speared with that thing.
No, it is true. So, Lori, can I ask you a question?
Uh-oh.
Can I'm asking you. I'm not doing it without your permission. Can I get 6 more lychees? Females? Lychees?
Why didn't he?
I don't know. I got to talk to Jessica. I got to see
I
what
talked
we
to
have.
Jessica. She said she thought it was a good idea.
Wait,
Well, I'll talk to Jessica.
can I propose something different?
Sure.
Flying geckos.
Flying geckos are cool, but there's no market for them.
We
you
can't.
know? They stay small. You're never
Can
going to
you
be able to
see
handle
them?
them.
Can you see, like, can you keep us? I don't even know what the fuck a flying gecko is,
I know
honestly.
you're
Somebody
just
said
throwing
something.
shit. You want flying squirrels too.
You
Flying
can
Brian.
pull.
squirrel
Why don't you
would
pull
be
that shit
cool.
up really
You
quick?
got it,
It's
you got
a
it.
flying gecko. It's
Somebody
basically
told
like
me
almost
about
looks like a house gecko with little like.
Do they fly around the cage?
They,
like,
no, they don't fly. They jump off
jump.
of trees. and
glide a
can
little bit.
glide.
so they
It
don't
looks
even
like it.
they don't even
So
do
that's
it
a
in the
flying gecko.
cage.
They're cool looking. Don't
Beautiful,
get me wrong. They're really
actually.
cool looking.
They don't.
But they
No,
stay
don't
pretty
fly.
small.
It's
and
a
they're,
lie.
Yeah,
it's
they
a
don't
lie that
actually
fly in the
No.
sky.
They just
If
drift.
you throw them,
Yeah.
Unless you throw them real high.
Right.
Oh, we have. Hey, your mom would like. We got 666 right now.
Oh my God, that's me,
Current
dude.
viewers.
Hello
and
from
then Geth
Wales.
says, hello from Wales.
Hello, mate.
Podcast room looks good, Gwitch.
It looks bloody good, mate.
Yeah, wanker.
You wanker.
You bloody wanker.
Yeah.
Thank you, Geth. I appreciate
wow,
it.
that's
Different name. Never heard that before.
That's awesome. We just got done watching
Gwitch.
Ted
Ted
Lasso.
Lasso. Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's a great.
I love that
yeah,
show.
great. It's about the UK Premier League soccer team.
Oh, sweet.
And a guy from where was
He
he?
was from Kentucky
or
Nebraska or something like
Yeah,
that.
heard
something
about this.
southern because he's got
Yeah.
a very southern.
Does
thing.
he have to like coach the team or something?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about
But
this. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
freaking hilarious.
It's a good
It's
one.
on
Yeah,
Apple TV.
We just
so
finished
look it
the
up.
series last night.
Yeah,
and
it's a
it
bummer.
was-
It's
it was-
over. I think I'm gonna rewatch it because I liked it that
I
much.
haven't watched it. I'll watch
Oh,
it
let's
the
watch
second
it together.
time.
Let's watch it
I'll watch it
tonight,
the second
all the way
time.
through tonight.
But it has
the way through
everything I
tonight.
love. Like the guy. What's that actor?
No, he's from. He's
What's the-
good.
yeah,
He's
what's
from
the
a lot of
guy's
things.
name?
because
the name of it?
he's a great Ted
Lasso, isn't it? LASSO.
He's the guy from the movie with No Regrets.
LASC.
No regrets.
No, I think it's
Yeah, that's
SO.
him. What's his name?
I don't know what his name is.
What's the actor's name?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
But anyways, you've got him and his character, which is hilarious, a southern whatever. But then you've got he's in Europe, in England. So then you got all the
that's him.
British and all
fuck?
that. It's
His name is Jason
I love it all.
Sudeikis?
But he's been in tons of stuff. I
Sudeikis.
mean, tons and tons of stuff. But he's
They-
super good, and it's a great show.
Nice. He's a good
He's
actor.
really funny.
You know what I was thinking about? I was taking a piss, right? And I was looking down
What
to
were you
my
thinking?
right.
So many stories start like that. It's
I was
great.
looking to my right, and I saw a
you were
magazine.
missing?
I saw a
Are
magazine.
you pissing on the magazine?
So I was taking a piss, and I looked to my right, and I saw a magazine.
Yeah.
The stream
And there was
follows.
there was dead people on this magazine.
Mm.
Okay.
Meaning like the people.
Oh,
like
was
the
it the
weren't
Kobe?
dead when it-
Was it the Kobe one?
So there was like people that had passed away, but there was like,
Right.
but they were generational talents, right? If you
Right.
know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it was just making me like think. It's like, damn, even if you are that like one of one, you still die too.
yeah.
Like
We all do.
everyone still dies, man.
And life goes.
Well,
It's
and,
like
and the thing
crazy.
is that
Well,
the
that's
weird thing
life.
is that like, it's kind of a bummer in a way, right? It's like if you die on top, you're a legend.
yeah.
Like Kobe will be a legend forever. Michael Jordan was probably the best basketball player, but as he ages, his allure will go away a
Do
little
you
bit.
think?
I think it will. I
Almost
think
like
it
Biggie
will.
and Tupac in a way
Yeah, it's
versus
I
like
don't
Jay
know
Z.
because
Yeah.
you're
what is it,
right.
Sugar Ray? Is he any less?
Sugar good?
Yeah, he's way less.
Have you ever
When
seen
people,
that?
when
Like
people
Sugar
talk,
Ray.
I'm just thinking like the boxer, like you know what I mean. When you
Oh,
are
you're talking about the
top-
boxer?
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah,
were talking
yeah.
about the band.
No, no, no.
Because there's like
No.
this funny ass.
Sugar Ray Leonard, right? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
what it
yeah,
is?
yeah,
But
you're
no one
right,
looks
you're
at Sugar Ray Leonard as like. I mean,
Well,
the
I'm just,
boxing
I
people
don't
are-
know.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah, yeah,
thinking
but-
like, or not even that wasn't even who I was thinking.
No,
I
I
was
get you.
thinking
What do you think of-
You were thinking George Foreman.
You're thinking Ali.
Muhammad Ali. That's
Yeah.
who I was thinking. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
mean,
Like when
I will
when
say-
you are at the top, I don't know. I'm
I
thinking
will
of,
say
I knew
Ali.
the poster and the picture.
I will say Ali does buck that trend.
Yeah, he transcends that.
And maybe even
but
Michael
I think
Jordan
sometimes,
transcends
yeah,
it,
because when
but
you
he
reach
does,
a
but,
certain
yeah.
level, like I think you just
But when you
keep
really
it.
What
think
were
of,
we talking about
you think
first,
about
though?
like we're talking about dead people,
Yeah.
generational dying.
Kobe.
But you know, you think of Kobe,
Everybody
you think
dies.
of Kurt Cobain, you think of
Yeah.
James Morrison,
countless
and,
dead people
You know,
that
I mean, those people,
died on
Janis
top.
Joplin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when they died in their prime, it's like you are like
You did no
You're
wrong.
immortalized because
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
you're
where you
immortalized
were when you
forever.
died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't.
Only-
You're not like
for
the-
that generation.
I think for
Yeah.
generations to come,
yeah, for
too, even.
generations to come too. Yeah.
Because like that last girl you said, Janet Joplin.
She don't know who. That
I don't know
is.
who
You don't
Janis
You know Janis
Joplin
Joplin.
is.
Didn't she like? Did she like choke on a ham sandwich and
Let's
die?
figure it out.
That was like.
I
the-
mean,
yeah.
that's the way to go,
Janis
right?
Joplin. How did Janis Joplin die? I think that this might be
I
one
believe
of those.
it was a drug-
Rod Stewart.
drug-
It might
drug
be one of
overdose.
those Rod Stewart.
no.
I believe it was
Heroin
heroin
overdose.
overdose. Yeah, and well, because she
damn.
was high on heroin,
She
choked on a
yeah.
ham.
That's very possible. I've seen it.
All right, well, we'll punch this up, Jay.
Oh, God.
Janis Joplin choked on a ham sandwich.
Okay.
I just want to see if that is like a, or if I just made this up.
You just totally made that shit up. It's not coming up. It's the first time ever in Google search.
The truth
It does say where'd
not
the
die,
chicken
but
bone
it's
go?
but it's
Mama
actually
Gus
a
did
thing.
not die from choking on a ham sandwich.
But at least
So-
it's already a story.
That's
You didn't make it up.
because the kids that there that time, like you, were high as hell, being
Yeah.
like, dude.
Dude, I can't believe she died choking on this, bro. Oh.
It's fucking crazy.
That is a pretty funny thing, though. That like a legend
Yeah.
like that.
Look up legends about Rod Stewart. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, literally
Dude,
we
right
had this
now.
conversation with Noah the other
as soon
night.
as you get off, as soon as we're done with this podcast, everyone has
Dude,
to Google
you know what-
Rod Stewart.
Gets his stomach
Yeah.
pumped.
You know what else is
That's all you
crazy?
need.
That freaking tabletop came in one piece. I cannot believe that it fit down here
I
in
know
one
it's
piece.
crazy. It's a legend of the
Magic.
Lord.
Just
Legendary.
ridiculous. I know.
Magic.
It's just crazy.
So
It's
crazy.
crazy.
So crazy.
It's so wild.
Adam, the farm king, threw €2 for love.
Hey, Farm King.
Thank
What's
you,
up,
Adam.
man?
Thank you, Adam.
Murphy Pink says, sorry, late to the game. I don't care what you do you. Opinion, you are spreading yourself thin, and I would downsize. Hugs to all, and cheers to Lori.
Thank you.
Thank you, Murphy. Murphy's smart.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll
Murphy's
we'll always do. Listen, I always say that. When I ask for people's opinion, I am interested in truthfully listening to what people have to say. But in the end, we will always make the decision that's
course.
best for us.
Obviously.
I mean, we're
So
not,
you got to know what the consumer is thinking.
Yeah, but we're trying. We like to have people along on the journey and being involved, and that's just what I do. So
Just what I do.
But I'm not gonna listen to a random comment on YouTube that's gonna make a business decision that changes my life. You know what I mean? That's not gonna
Unless
happen.
that's what we decide to do, and maybe that's just the thing of the day.
Well, sometimes I
Like,
will
you know
say this
what?
though. No, but I
what
will
were
say
you
this.
saying?
Sometimes,
Flip a coin?
i.e. the sloth.
Yeah.
Sometimes a comment like Lisa Jay's
Tomsky.
mom made the comment about the sloth room. Like I had never thought of doing the snake massage room into a sloth
Thanks.
room, and then
Thanks,
other
Lisa.
people, some other people said it as well
don't
after
come
she
up here
did.
anytime soon.
But my
Damn.
point is sometimes those comments come up with really great ideas where I go, wow, I hadn't thought about that.
Oh,
That's
yeah, you're
great.
right.
And that's why I'll ask questions.
Of course.
Is because,
Well, isn't that? I mean, that's just how life goes. Whether it's somebody saying something, you see something, like that's just how ideas come.
yeah, and that's a good
You
thing.
just come across stuff. Yeah.
All right.
And then Adam, the farm
Adam,
king, says,
again.
can we see Bella eat a banana on tomorrow's vlog?
No.
Not tomorrow's vlog.
Chances are that no.
Well, we can on tomorrow's vlog because obviously
It's
it's
already
already
filmed.
uploaded for tomorrow. But can we do Bella with a banana soon? Sure, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, we love feeding Bella bananas. I mean, she still
at
is
your
like
shirt.
one of the most special. Yeah, you got the
Bella.
shirt, the Bella banana shirt.
That's not the
No, it's not the
banana
banana
shirt.
shirt. Just
It's
the Bella
just the
shirt.
Bella.
Just
This
the
is
Bella
the
shirt.
Bella banana shirt.
That's the
That
Bella
one
banana
is.
shirt. Yeah.
Oh, the other Brian's got it on.
Yeah,
Yeah, Brian 2.0.
The better looking
Baby Brian. Baby Brian's
The
got it
blonde
on.
Brian.
better looking Brian over there.
Young bee.
But yeah, no, Bella's still like super special to me. I mean, that's one of I still think
baby.
I still think she's the most special animal to me at the Reptarium.
There's so many special animals.
Well, there are
There are.
all of them are special, but Bella's just there's their side. I think it's because I think back to you getting her for me, although I was sick with a parasite at the time. But I remember her sleeping in bed with us at Tinley and her being like under my pillow all night long. And it was just freaking like I'd never had an animal relationship like that. Like just like that. Like at the moment we bought her, she was just like attached. And so I that's just something special that I'll
that's cool.
never forget.
She's a cool animal.
Of course, I was sick as heck. And gosh, that was a horrible trip, man.
Well, the girls and I next door had fun.
Yeah, you guys were next door
Drinking and playing games.
and I was dying, literally.
But you had
dying.
Bella, so it was good.
I was dying with Bella, though. I mean, I ended up in the hospital a couple days later, so it was.
Listen,
it was a
don't
pretty bad
put that on us. You're the one that went swimming in shitty water.
I didn't go swimming, and I didn't go swimming.
Tickled turtles. all
You
day.
went in it.
Went in what? I didn't even go in the water. I wasn't in the water.
That's
It
how
somehow splashed in my mouth.
I wasn't even anywhere near the water, but it
I didn't-
splashed
didn't
in my mouth.
I
The
didn't say I
nasty,
wasn't
shitty
near
water.
I didn't say I wasn't near the water. I said I didn't.
You were
go
in the water. You were in the shitty water.
It
It went
splashed
in
in
your
your
mouth.
mouth.
Yeah.
It did get in my mouth, and I did get a parasite, and it was ugly.
Yes, it
bad.
was.
Okay.
We got a couple more.
Yeah, let's get a couple more.
Roger says, thank you for the love. Follow your dreams.
Thank you, man.
Maggie says, Lori, you should come to Eastern Oregon. We have a lot of bed and breakfast winery tours that are just so beautiful.
I think you would love Oregon. So
yeah.
Oregon is really.
I don't think I've ever
And by the
been.
way, it's Oregon, not Oregon.
yeah,
but
yeah, it's Oregon.
it's
Oregon Trail. I played
Oregon.
that.
Now, Oregon
Get dysentery every time.
is really one of the prettiest states in the country.
Oh my God,
it's
yeah.
beautiful out there. So we got to get out there. We got so much, and when we get that RV and we start traveling all the time in the RV,
life is going to be so good.
I mean, just think about this, Lori. 24 hours a day with me every day.
Sunshine.
In an RV.
Heat broken, air broken.
You're gonna
Again,
love it.
we say this every time. We need to go home and watch RV.
No, trust me, it's gonna be great. You're gonna be very happy.
And then Pat says, hoping after the new year we'll start planning my visit.
I really hope so, Pat. That'd be dope. We miss you. It'd be great to have you here, and that goes for everyone. You know, I mean, the Reptarium's awesome, and we're having a great time. So Let Roses Burns back.
Oh, yeah. It says friend of Joplin article says she thinks Joplin died from asphyxiation from a broken nose after fall from getting caught in a shag carpet wearing sandals with a tiny hourglass heel. That's a lot of digest.
That's a lot.
I think the heroin overdose is probably more likely.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to go with ham sandwich.
Yeah, ham sandwich is probably even more likely
Right.
now. That's a lot of details.
Yeah, even more likely. Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Martian says, my next steak is going to be a mangrove. Is there a chance you're going to put some up for sale? Really want that snake?
We probably should.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really need all of
I think
those.
we just hatched 4 more or 5 more.
We did.
And then we've got 3
Where
more
are they?
eggs. They haven't got to you yet,
No shit.
but they will be. But yeah, it's I think that puts us up to about 27
Yeah,
mangroves.
Yeah, we will be selling some soon, so keep
No,
posted.
don't pull a savu on me. Can I tell the savu story? Did
Yeah,
I tell
yeah.
the savu story yet?
Yeah, we produced them and I
we think we
sold
talked
them.
about it.
Yeah, I produced them. I wanted to keep them all. You sold them all.
You guess what? You didn't tell me you wanted to keep them all.
All of them? There's not even one?
There's one.
Okay, at least there's one.
Is there one?
There's one, and it's a female, and she ate.
Oh, so she's gonna. We're
there
gonna
you
keep
go.
her. I'm happy.
So there you
I just
You
wanted to
can
see
get
it
one.
grow up. I wanted to see the color change. That's it, though.
You know,
Yeah.
nobody cares, Jay.
I know, whatever.
Google that shit. You can see it.
Pull that shit up, Jay.
Yeah.
Changes of the savu.
Oh,
Sounds like a documentary for
could be
you.
a freaking calendar. January, February, March, April.
Joplin died of asphyxiation.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
they say.
see, you missed
it.
You were at the
You're out of
bathroom.
it. Yeah.
And then Mike says, how is your Cayman lizard's tail doing? Is it growing back green or different color? I've got 3 Cayman lizards myself. Very curious how it grows back. It's going to be in a vlog soon, actually, too.
Yeah, it will be. It's actually growing back black.
Black?
It's black. Yeah. So it definitely looks different, but it did grow. It's grown back a lot. I mean, it's like 70% grown back already.
That's cool.
But it doesn't. It definitely does not look normal. You know, I mean, it's black instead
So
of
it's
green.
much like a leopard gecko's, where it's definitely different.
Yeah, and
as
it
goes
doesn't
back.
have all the bumps on it. It's smooth.
Smoother?
And
Okay.
so it's a little bit of a bummer, but it's still doing good. I mean, it's still awesome. It's a good animal. So that'll be
Cool.
So eventually, maybe go in Salt and Pepper's cage if we ever stop the leak.
That would be cool, huh? Will they get that big? They do get
So
that big.
so
They
that
get
leak's
big.
gonna stop next week.
It is when
Yeah,
how?
when we fix it.
Oh, we're fixing it now.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I've been trying to fix it for a month.
Yeah. Well, I'll help and we'll figure it out.
That is true. If you help, we'll probably be able to get it done.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
because I can't. I'm at wit's end. I don't know
You
what
need
else
fresh
to do.
eyes.
I need fresh eyes because I literally don't know what to do. I'm out of ideas. Like every time I think it's fixed, it leaks again, and I don't know what to do.
That's all right.
I know. It's been a bummer. So anyways, podcast room was great. Had a great time. Friday, we're probably doing choices. Saturday, we're doing Been Wondering. So there's
Yeah.
going to be 2 more podcasts this week, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, could be more, could be less.
Could be more, could be less.
But now we have the podcast room. It's done. Now it's there, man. I mean,
We're
So
here.
anytime anybody comes into town, they can come podcast with us.
Come podcast with us.
Right, Laura?
Are you
That's really-
special?
that's really
remember,
broad.
Remember what you said?
Like any.
No, not anyone. Remember what you said about the
Anyone.
internship? You got to bring something of value.
Yeah.
But as long as you're bringing something of value,
We got you.
If you're
good.
interesting and have something good to share that we agree that is interesting, then maybe. So
We'll do
reach
it.
out
Let's
to
go.
us.
Yeah, reach out to us. We want
Yeah.
you on the podcast.
So come visit the Reptarium
Info
today.
at.
Book of Noah tour.
Yeah, yeah. No, you have to. Hey, if you book a Noah tour, you get to go on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
God,
not true.
no, that's not true either. But you
But
can
book
use
a
that
fucking
hour to
Noah
talk
tour.
him into it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
Sell
you book
yourself.
Anna, we might talk about it.
So no, it's good. Well, that's cool. You guys got anything else, or let's get out of here? What do you think?
I'm ready to eat a Fiesta Bowl.
Oh, me
How about
too.
that,
That's
huh?
on my list too.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on all platforms. If you're not subscribed to Checking In Clips, go subscribe to Checking In Clips.
Please do.
All right.
Oh, we got one more super chat before you
Super
get us out
chat.
of here.
Maggie Magma's back.
It says, it is very beautiful here. Lori, need a case of wine with Brian around. Sorry, Brian.
Yep.
Brian,
Thank
have heard of being hypnotized for your mental health. You should look into it.
I do hypnosis, yeah, but yeah.
Damn, he just
He
flexed
just
on your
flexed,
ass.
bro.
I do hypnosis, and that's how we're gonna end today. Thank you guys for watching. You've been checked in, and we are checking out.
See you guys. Thanks for joining, man. Oh yeah, Jay,
I'm coming. What?
stay.